down the basement.
I get a lot of puss.
I was chilling on the computer. I'm hanging.
Christine's checked out. Dan's checked out.
I'm not checked out.
Everyone's
I was
checked
watching
out.
you enjoy it. Don't change the narrative. I was watching you love this song.
You and Christine are texting each other.
I go, this is so...
Are you saying things about me?
I go, Jay loves this so much. It's so weird. Jay's being so weird.
Jay's being really weird about Bud Nichols.
Put back on that Emma Raja podcast.
I had 2 amazing gigs while we were gone.
So did I. I loved mine more than yours.
Denver Comedy Works.
Unbelievable club.
Absolute blast. I mean, I had 3 in a row. I had Salt Lake.
I mean, what a great run.
Into Denver, into Philly Helium, man.
Oh, yeah.
Just
fuck.
3 killer
Those are 3 of my
weekends,
favorites.
Man.
3
killer weekends.
I got to do Nashville Zanies, which was fun.
Yeah.
Just do like Friday, Saturday, both shows, which was awesome. Very fun. And then I never done Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle.
Oh, you did that? Yeah. How was it?
It was awesome. It was great, man. Got to meet some campers. Yeah, it was great. Got to meet some campers. It's a great.
Did you meet
club.
Mark?
No, he was out of town for the winter.
Yeah, it's a funny thing.
It was funny. It was
I
also
did it once. I only did the club once. Dave Smith featured for me a zillion years ago.
Those crowds were fucking great.
Yeah,
great crowds. Wow, what a great audience.
When me and Dave went out there, it was right after the Big 3 crash.
Oh no!
So we thought it was going to be empty.
Yeah,
I didn't have like a draw really at the time at all really, and they were packed.
Yeah.
Because people were like, "Yeah, we need to laugh."
Damn, dude.
And they were great audiences. And Mark Ridley was there, and he was like, "We're going to bring you back," and never came back.
Yeah,
That's in Detroit proper, like that.
No, it's in Royal Oak.
Okay.
What's funny is it does.
So now I'm doing Detroit House of Comedy.
Oh, fucking Saint Germain told me, he's like, they opened with a video that's hilarious, and he told me the video, and I was like, there's no way that's the actual video. And Saint Germain's like, it is. And in the beginning of the show, he does one of those things where it's like him looking at something, and he goes, "Oh, hey,
Mark Ridley."
Yeah, it's Mark Ridley. Welcome to the Comedy Castle. And he talks about it. It's fucking great. We're laughing every time they played it.
That's Vinny Brand caliber.
Dude, my favorite was, they were fucking awesome. The staff was great. Everything was fun. There was one of the managers took off Saturday, and he was the one that does the main announcements, so it's next man up. Mm-hmm. They brought in a guy who came in and read my credits real quick, and the way Billions was written, he goes, "Okay, so you got the Bonfire. You're on the Bonfire on Sirius XM and Billows. What is Billows?" And I was like, "Please call it Billows. I want you to call it Billows." And he goes, "All right, I'll make sure I get it right. Dan Soder." And I was like, "Yes." All I wanted was from Billows. Dan Soder from Billows.
Dan Soder from Billows, just on tape somewhere.
Yeah. And then he said Soder, and you're in the room when they do the announcements, and I felt so bad for the guy, because when I fucked up, we've all fucked up. I fucked up with reads with you guys. He goes, "Dan Soder." He just saw him lose it, and he goes, "And you keep that going for your feature, Dan Saint Germain." He was just stellar. I was like, dude, don't worry about it.
He felt that it was wrong.
Yeah, right when he said, because before he goes, "Soder, got it." I was like, yeah, fine. It was very funny.
Do you never want to say like odor?
Odor. Yeah, that's probably the way I should say it. What's up, Odor?
Dude, Beezer is the funniest dude in the world, maybe, to hang out with.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Him and he's going to be opening for me in Philly in December.
Dude, he was killing.
I'm very excited to see the Bees.
We went to Pat's one night with Bobby Hutch and his wife.
Yeah.
And we went late night one night to go get cheesesteaks.
Did you go Wednesday night?
No,
that's got to be a pretty rowdy night.
That was Friday night. No, all the nights actually weren't that rowdy. The club's great, because the club and staff hangs out, and a bunch of comics come, and everyone hangs out till 3 in the morning.
Yeah,
which is really fun. But no, we went over to and just Beads are telling stories on the way there. It's right down that street, my grandpop and my great uncle got arrested for trying to beat up a Russian fruit vendor, and the guy turned out it was a bare knuckle boxer and kicked both their asses in front of the paper with their black eyes. It's it's from the 60s or something.
Yeah. Last time,
but it was right down there. It's always some crazy thing happened.
Dude, it's funny you say that, because I think before the pandemic, and I was working Philly right in the fall, and we went and got lunch one day, near the club or whatever, and he goes, "Yeah, that bar over there, I used to have an open mic. I'd host an open mic. I got fucking a beer bottle thrown at me." He just had fucking 4, and you're like, he's just pointing out places. Dude, Beezer should do it.
He said he has to walk with his head down and a hood up past the statues, so his family doesn't try to get him to protect the statues of Columbus with him. these guys are fucking over there protecting the statues.
Beezer should do a walking tour of Philadelphia.
Oh.
We really
The
should.
Beezer tour of Philadelphia.
When Tim
Yeah,
did
fucking
the bus
over here.
tour, it was one of my favorite shows. It was so fun, and Beezer doing something.
The difference is Tim was a tour guide.
Yeah.
Like when I started hanging out with Tim Dillon, he was legitimately like, he's like, yeah, I'm on the roof of the buses. Sometimes I give him fake facts. And he was like, you know, he was always obsessed with wealth. So he would like go by Fifth Avenue. He's like, these people do not care who you are.
When he did the comedy, when he did his comedy
He, like,
one where he
sold out.
just got to do like
for New York
his
Comedy
own
Fest.
thing, what he said, it was. I mean, it was just so fun. It was freezing and hilarious.
Yeah, dude. I would love. Oh man, that Beezer needs to do that. A walking tour of him dressed like a colonial
Oh, in costume?
in 1776 shit.
Full ruffles and
On
the
Beezer.
frills.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, these turquoise makes me look gay.
Yeah,
but
where's my
whatever.
fucking powdered wig?
Yeah.
Yeah, put my powdered fucking wig
the
on.
first Continental Congress, fuck that. My uncle got fucking lit up at that bar.
Oh yeah,
We
got
need
to hang
to
out with
dress him up
Kyla.
like the William
Kyla
Penn
was hanging this
statue.
weekend.
That's
it was
awesome.
great. It
That's
was
awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to healing.
Good hangs. Josh came by. Butterly went on the shows. Josh came Wednesday and Saturday.
I love those guys. We got to have Rainey on. His book's coming out.
On
On
Perks. Yeah.
I'm so excited for On Perks.
Yeah, we got to have Rainey on, and then I think I'm doing Dad Meet when I'm down there in December.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it when the special's coming out.
Yeah.
Let's go promote. But
Butterly
those guys
is-
rule. Dude, Butterly and his wife came out too. They came out 2 of the nights, and Friday and Saturday. It was just a fucking blast. They're the best.
You know who else is from there? Brett Michaels.
From Philly?
Butler.
Yeah.
Butler, is that close?
Wait, I don't know.
I don't know.
Look up Butler. If Jay doesn't know it,
If he's an
you
Eagles
know
fan,
Butler?
if he's an Eagles fan, I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring for the next fucking
Raz
flavor.
heard
Or
it. Jay doesn't know. 5 minute warning.
We're 5 out.
5 out, dude. Till we have contact.
Settle down, Christine. You're already in the next season of Rock of Love.
I'm gonna blow it. I'm gonna be like, I love.
I have to call it Flavor of. I'm so afraid I'm going to call it Flavor of Love. I'm so afraid of that.
I'm gonna
Wait,
call
which
it-
came out Okay.
Flavor of Love.
We did check.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And then it was.
I got wrapped up in Pete's new girlfriend's ex-husband is
Looks like
best friends with a fat Jewish. Threw me off. How far is it?
It looks like it's close to Pittsburgh,
Oh.
not Philly.
He's probably a Steelers fan. Now I'm going to kick him in his rock star nut bag.
Dude, what if he's super in shape?
Yeah, 35 miles north of Pittsburgh.
And yank your head out of your ass.
I can call him a fellow Pennsylvanian, though. As a fellow Pennsylvanian, and then I have nothing to follow that with.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, it's fellow Pennsylvanian.
You ever go to Hershey? Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool stuff.
As a fellow Pennsylvanian, Altoona. That's a place, right? In Pennsylvania.
Do you know the story of Richard Kuklinski and the giant rats in Bucks County that would eat the bodies?
Do you think you ever heard about Uncle Eddie Savitz, the underwear purchaser?
He goes, that was my idea. You go, wait, hold on. That man used to take photos of boys in their underwear. For
How many
money.
times has he walked into a room and somebody goes, well, look what the cat dragged in.
Full setup and everything. Amp, guitar.
I know. I wish DJ Lou was going to strum every rose has a
Dude,
throat.
him noodling that?
Dude, when you just walk, I would have, we both last. Oh, hey, Brett.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know. Sorry. Lou was showing me he knows how to play Every Rose Has Its Thorn.
The heaviest door known to humanity.
Oh, I'd love to watch Brett Michaels struggle with that door for a while. It's pull. It's a wait. No, it is push. You're right. Throw your umph into it.
Yeah, I know it feels like a panic room.
It really is a heavy. Every door in here is crazy.
Dude, it feels
we
like,
have to be soundproof.
feels like
as
high
well,
school
right?
fucking hitting drills. I need a coach blowing a whistle, run through the door.
It must be soundproofing, right? Is the reason for that? Does it have to be like a vault?
We could kill Witzke and no one would know.
That's right. No one will ever hear you scream, Lou.
We could do Abu Grave Day and just have him fucking waterboarded and shocked. We're doing Gitmo Day.
Lou, we have under 5 minutes. Do you want to play guitar for your hero?
It's easy. I didn't practice.
Wow.
It goes.
Wow. One of his biggest hits is Easy. Wow.
Oh, wait a second. That's an A sharp. Hang on a second.
Mouth guitar?
Yeah. He's carling.
Are you hitting the actual chords with your left hand and then mouth thinking what those chords should be?
Because I know it goes a little something like this.
Blang a ding a bong boogie doo king a zap a doo.
See how that works?
Man,
I
what
did.
if- What if we? Yeah. Yeah. See, oh yeah.
Oh, there it is.
God damn it, I love it.
All right, Lou, I'll accept it. You can mouth guitar. Everyone does when he walks in.
Steven Scott, dude. Yeah.
Ding. It's easy.
I'm afraid we're gonna fuck up something on the sheet, and he's gonna get mad.
He's a sweet
He's not
guy.
gonna, I don't think he's gonna get mad.
Dude, I
at
got
us.
a pizza poop.
I think he's gonna be nice and fun.
Why did I have chicken ranch pizza before the show?
It's ripping through you.
Yeah.
We went to
It
Vecchione's
feels
birthday dinner, and that was the most vicious I've had to go to the bathroom
Oh, yeah,
in like after I've done in the morning.
I forgot to drive back. You were like, "Oh, I got shit." The second we got in an Uber.
It was violent.
Yeah.
How bad I had to
Was
go.
the restaurant good or bad?
It was
delicious.
fantastic.
Yeah, really great.
a lot of
Except,
food.
except Joe List did fuck up Katie and I's thick cut bacon that we ordered for an appetizer because it got to the table and Joe List goes, "What are you eating, a hot dog?" And then we couldn't unsee it.
Jacob, I gotta tell you, no, it was really good food, but I don't know. It's probably
Just
like
heavy.
it's just heavy food. 'Cause I actually didn't eat a ton of food. We actually ordered got a fillet,
It was great.
right? A nice little fillet.
Very
Back to
good.
Joel.
What I would have gotten?
Yeah, a little filet mignon.
Jacob, you would enjoy it very much.
Best part of the night was we got primo hoagies.
Yeah.
That would have been
I really,
great.
as I've gotten older, really come to enjoy a nice steak dinner. And
Yeah, dude, the older
I
you
think
get-
I stopped getting steak well done.
You think it's age?
I think it's age.
She likes a nice potatoes au gratin.
Brandy and a cigar.
Whipped,
I
some
want to be a
whipped
lady
spinach.
that golfs.
Christine does have in our the office room a tobacco and whiskey candle.
That's great.
Such a weird candle to have.
She goes, "For my business deals, I like to light it.
Yeah, what a weird sense for a woman to buy.
Gives me real corner office energy.
Smells like man.
Smells like the glass ceiling.
Why can't a girl have tobacco and whiskey?
Remember that Amy Schumer poster? That was the point she was making. Rock the cradle of love. That's Billy Idol. And Billy Idol's against idling.
Is that,
I wanna know.
are you practicing your back pedals when you fucked up? Rock the cradle. That's Billy Idol. That's not you. He hates idling. You're totally chill with idling. That's why you're the coolest. Oh boy. Oh boy. Danny back
I go,
pedals.
"Can you check my back? I get cut at all? Did they catch me at all?"
He goes, "You Give Love a Bad Name" was the shittiest song of the 80s. You guys had the best with whatever yours was.
Welcome to the jungle. You're gonna die. Is what I would say if I had. Why don't?
That's so great. Enter Sandman. Too hard. Too hard, right? Ooh.
Why was there an Unforgiven 2?
Was what I would ask one of those jerk offs who make songs that are sequels to their other songs.
Oh my god, dude. He's not gonna show.
Don't say that. He's coming, dude. It's so exciting. He's coming right now. And then he's going to come in the room. Oh!
Perfect. That's the kind of jokes he'll be making from the 80s. Like,
Nah, does he?
gotta buy me dinner first. You know, that kind of
Is he? Can I tell you something? If he says that's what she said, if he says once that's what she said, Lou, I'm instructing you. As your pseudo boss, I'm instructing you to start playing the crackle noises and go to commercial.
What do you think I should do to get hit on?
Or you get me a spray bottle and I'll spray him like a cat that's jumped up on the counter.
He goes, that's what she said. He goes,
He goes, "What are you doing, man? You're getting my makeup all over the place."
that's what she said. We'll be right back. This is the bonfire.
BetterHelp can help you. If you hear that after a crackle, it's a wrap, dude.
Yeah. Oh man, if he says,
That's it, dude. I'm telling you right now, no matter
I don't want
where
to cheat.
it
I
is-
feel like I can cheat it to get there.
No,
you
you,
know what I mean?
can't. That's the thing. You have to naturally let it. But our safe word on this interview.
I go. I know. It's a little, as soon as he comes sits down, I'm gonna go. It's a little too tight in here. I'm gonna give him such feeds.
It's too big.
Yeah. He goes, I know that chair's no, it's a little too big for you.
He goes,
He goes, oh, that's what she said. Crackles.
that is our safe word. If he says that, no matter where it is in the interview.
Lou,
Okay?
wherever we are,
You have your instructions.
thing right to commercial.
abandoned ship.
And we won't even say why.
You want me to say why? He goes, no, we just take jarring commercial breaks. Anyway, it was great to meet you.
We have whiplash like commercial breaks. Oh, dude.
Oh, I love talking all this shit. Then when he comes in, I'm gonna be like,
Absolutely.
wow, you're
Absolutely.
Brett Michaels. You're so famous.
Folding, dude.
You're from Poison. This is crazy.
Our show might as well be called Origami because we fold immediately.
But not you, Lou. And then we're gonna be like, Lou, did you just take us off the? Are we off the air? What the fuck?
Dude, please let that happen. It will just fucking bury Lou.
Did you take us off the air? And he goes, I hate those jokes.
Yeah, he goes, not on my watch.
I produced it. I put my name on this thing.
I control it, and that ain't happening.
Jacob, are you stoked? Do you have any questions?
Not for Brett Michaels, man.
Do any of your dolls have questions?
Oh, Jacob, can we make him think you're a lunatic? We let watch a show and you talk through dolls? Why do we not plan these things quicker?
Oh yeah, just hold one. Hold
Just
the
hold one of
scariest
them.
one.
Jacob, just be holding a doll in the picture.
Jacob, just
Please, just be
Just
holding
mid-
on. Yes, I do. I
Just
do.
mid-interview, just start
The
holding a
freaky
doll.
one?
Yes.
Yes. And by the way, wait till he's in the studio and then just let
Here
him,
with it?
let him see that you like show up with it. Yeah.
Preferably start
Oh, yeah, I'll
start
turn my
cradling-
camera off and then I'll turn it on with it on. Just I'll be there with the
Or
doll.
I don't, Jacob. I would even say you could get up, walk off camera, grab the doll, hold it like it's an actual child, and then sit back down.
Yes, I'll accept that as well.
Never reference anything. Just
Never
We're not going to
Just
say
with
anything
the doll.
about it.
make a peep. In fact, if you ask a question, almost go like you're trying to fucking get it to stop crying.
Let me go get it now.
Well, no, because I want it to be a freaky
it
looking,
scares
not like
me
a
to
baby
be in the
doll.
room with it.
Yeah, I don't
You
like
know the
it.
one I'm talking about.
I know
Oh,
exactly
yeah.
which one you're talking about. That
That's the
Annabelle
one.
ass looking fucking
The
doll.
tall, skinny one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, go grab it real quick.
the one that could come to life.
Yeah, that's the one that's
Jacob,
coming to
honey?
get you.
Jacob, you having a scotch? Looks so refined.
Jacob!
I want to see this doll again.
No, you don't.
I forgot the scary one. Why will it haunt my dreams?
Yeah, I can't not see it.
I'm a dream warrior. It's okay.
Talk about how quickly his shows sell out.
That's a weird.
Jay,
That's
You
a
better go
weird
get
feed.
tickets
That's
right
a
now.
weird feed.
BigJComedy.com. Those tickets are selling out.
Oh, like that. Oh, yeah, you can do it like that. Yeah, tickets are going quick. So, yeah. No, I get that.
Cap City, Austin, Texas. Tickets are selling out. BigJComedy.com this Thursday through Saturday. And then San Jose, he's going to be in the Bay Area. San Jose Improv, December 8th through the 10th. After that, San Diego and Indianapolis. Indianapolis and Chicago. BigJComedy.com. Tickets are selling out
Chi-town.
fast.
Chi-town. Oh, it's going to make me miss Sarah Doms. My first time going there without seeing Sarah. Dan's going to be at the Improv in Houston this weekend. That is Thursday through Saturday. Hey, look at us both in Tejas.
Yeah, dude.
After that, he's going to be in Brooklyn and then Philadelphia. Everyone, they're excited for you down in Philly coming in December.
Yeah, Philly, there's like only a couple hundred, like I think like 100 tickets left for the whole weekend because it's a remake. It's a redo from COVID. So less tickets available.
That's DanSoder.com, everybody. Check it out for all of his dates. Same old, same old. Dan, you're so stoked on this song?
I love this, dude. I grew up to this. I used to work out to this song every day. Every day I do pull-ups.
Christine, you asked what you can do to get hit on? Give yourself a ridiculous name. Take off that bra and hit a mechanical bull, I'd say.
Do we have a bull?
Do you think he's going to want to talk rock and love?
We're going to find out.
Damn, are we ever gonna?
I'm going to talk a little Poison first.
Good, lull him in.
I'll
bring up God of War.
don't do that. I'm going to grease the wheel. Are you playing God of War? I'm going to grease the wheels.
Yeah, how far'd you go? I do a pretty good Kratos. Look, watch. Brett Michaels. You okay?
Oh, that's pretty good.
He goes, oh, do you do an Atreus? I go, what
Well,
younger, middle-aged?
yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna talk about seeing that we were so bummed that we couldn't have him on Z-Rock. He wasn't able to do Z-Rock.
Perfect.
And then we were there.
Jay, this is perfect. I love everywhere this is going. I love all
And then
the
say when he came out on
spaces.
stage, we were all like, oh, fuck yeah.
You were mad at him, but then you saw him perform. You made it love you.
I'm not going to say I was mad at him.
I'm gonna bring that up.
Yeah, he goes, Jay, listen, Jay's being modest here. He was fucking pissed.
He told me
He had some choice words about
He
you.
told me he had a white hot anger at you.
Yeah, I really hope that he was never coming in at all. And Black Lou's just been telling us that.
Dude, that'd be so funny if Black Lou told his friend, he's like, "You want to watch me goose these guys up for a whole show?"
We're going to have him for 10 minutes at this point.
He goes, "Ray, you want to see something funny? Watch me get all these fucking idiots thinking Brett Michaels is coming in."
Brett Michaels left. He left an hour ago. Him and Eddie Trunker down at Del Frisco's.
They're taking off his bandana and hair like Vader's helmet.
Like fucking Darth Vader. Dun, 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 dun,
But instead
dun,
it's,
dun.
but instead it's look what the cat dragged in. But in that, like, Jacob, do you have the doll? She
Find
moved.
them.
It's angry at you?
Okay, that's scarier.
Can't find the one. I can.
You can't find it.
That's scarier.
Ask your mom.
Has there been a disappearance of children recently in the area?
Jacob,
Yeah.
look up on the roof behind you.
Oh my God! It's just.
All right, hold on.
His
We
mom's
gotta
gonna be
find
like,
this
Why do you
doll."
want to know where my doll
Can you just have
is?"
your actual mom sit on your lap?
I bet Jacob's mom, because of our show, I bet Jacob's mom thinks he fucks the dolls.
That's what
She goes, "You never cared about him until you were a man, and now you can't stop talking
Mom,
about
I
him."
need the dolls.
I need the big one. The big one feels like a real lady. What do they have you doing in New York, Jacob?
Spooky.
How have we not found Jacob a wife yet?
I don't know.
This is really crazy that it's
crazy.
8 years in and there's no wife for Jacob.
Yeah,
Do
Jacob,
something
Yo, he
resembling
slays pussy,
anything.
though. He'd be slaying pussy.
yeah, he's stacking.
Yeah, I
it
know
like-
that, but
he's
he
stacking
needs to be
snacks like a
taken care of.
Dagwood, like a Scooby sandwich.
He's going after Pete's numbers.
Dude,
He
Pete's got the
stays
best. By
slaying.
the way, I would say I think Pete has the best hit list. I think he has it over Jeter now.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
I think we've watched a boy become a man.
No, he's
Become
just got. I said he's just got
king.
everyone's everything.
Yeah.
You know what I
Maybe
mean?
like stealing
the girl
candy
that
from a baby.
the girl that 13-year-olds or the girl that 13-year-olds like pine after, the person that
He said-
20-somethings,
Yeah, dude.
30 and 50-something-year-old.
He hit for the cycle.
Like it starts with Carly.
Man, they really put her on the list. Complete dating history. But here's the thing. This is dating history. This isn't even his fucking history.
Yeah, dude. You don't know. He's out in these. You know.
I think I know somebody. I think I know someone who's on. I mean, I don't want to accuse
it's like
it,
those
but I mean, like,
stories. It's like those stories you hear where, you know, they're like, you should have seen that Dream Team basketball game where Magic and them played, you know, Jordan versus, and you're like, oh my God, that was like him with like one of Leo's exes.
he's going to be the
Kim
comedic relief. He's going to be the comedic relief in a fucking Transformers movie.
Hell yeah.
Oh, look at Jacob's fucking doll.
Oh
We'll
God,
bring it back up.
bring it up, dude.
Yes, dude. Yes.
Yes. Yes. We will tweet a picture of this out at the Bonfire SXM.
Holy
Also,
Christ,
at
that
the
thing that's unsettling.
At the Bonfire SXM on Instagram.
Oh no.
It's fucking weird. Scary.
It looks like it might be a boy doll wearing girl clothes and a wig.
At any moment, it looks like the eyes could look at me through the camera.
Yes, Dan,
Even though
I am looking.
Jacob, do you have to check under your bed for that thing every night?
He goes, wait a second, was it smiling before? I can't hear Jacob. You're playing doll music over him, Lou. Hang on, Jacob.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It does freak me out. Like, was she smiling before? Or is it upset that I've disturbed it, took it out of its room?
Oh, it's even going to be scarier when you find a missing girl poster of someone that looks exactly like her.
Damn. Yeah.
I've never held these things. It's freaking me out.
He goes, little Caitlin? This is weird.
That looks like my little cousin who went disappearing in the creek 5 years ago.
He says that?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, shit.
Ow.
I forgot.
I don't think we're getting Brett Michaels, dude. We might be out of this thing.
I'm going to be out of the Brett Michaels game. The show's almost over.
Yeah, dude, he comes in and just goes, that's what she said. I was listening to the room, you fucking turds.
That's what she said.
I go, oh, man.
I can't believe we wouldn't have gotten the bag on him.
Oh, there we go. Look alive. Heads up.
Everybody tighten up.
Pumpy baby monkey?
Is this it?
Is that pumpy baby? Is that puppy baby monkey?
Oh,
Yeah.
coming to the studio, everybody. Big get for the bonfire.
Biggest get of 2022 for the bonfire.
Oh man, good to see you.
Yeah.
See you. I'm doing.
Coming in. How you doing,
I'm
Brett?
coming over.
Nice to meet you.
Brett Michaels in studio.
Good to see you. Thank you all for.
Party Gras 2023 coming. The storm is coming. It's a vibe that you can't fuck with.
No, it's
What
a
a-
good party.
Yeah,
It's a
seems
good
like it.
fucking party.
Mark
Guess what?
McGrath, Steve Augeri. I met Steve Augeri. We actually did a TV show together that you were on an episode of called Z-Rock.
Absolutely.
When you were out in Mulcahy's.
Right.
And I remember just things were running late and everything. The production was out there, and it was a long, long day. And everyone and you guys let us stay to watch the show if we wanted. And I had my friend Lewis with me, who I'm a big Poison fan. DJ Lou here is a huge Poison fan also.
Thank you.
First
Thank you.
concert, 15 years old, right? Yeah, dude.
Meadowlands, Nassau.
That's it. Warrant Poison.
That's it. That's it.
My friend Lewis, whose first concert, Louis J. Gomez, another comedian, whose first concert was the Poison Pizza Party.
Right.
And
I remember this quite well.
he went to the Poison Pizza Party, and he was there with me that night. And Lewis is a pretty hard, rough guy.
Yeah.
I'd say. And when you came out on stage, you opened with Look What the Cat Dragged in Mulcahy's out in Long
Absolutely.
Island. And you came out with and doing the strut and singing this. I just saw the boyish. He called his sister, who he has an older sister, who like, showed him Poison when he was younger, and that's why he was into it. And him just holding the, you know, that she can't hear anything. He's just holding this phone up in the air. But he was so. I just never seen a mood go from everybody being like, "What a long day. This sucks," and then when you came out, it was just everyone like, "Yeah!" It's like, "Oh, everything's perfect."
That just made my day.
Oh, hell
that
yeah.
was, and Mulcahy's, every time we played here, whether we were playing Jones Beach or PNC, any place, right? Mulcahy's is my go-to. It's a great time. You know what I mean? It's a great bar, and everybody in there is having an incredible time. I've even gone in there where you have to go underground, back up through. To get to the bar, you got to go through the hole in the floor. Like you crawl up this ladder and you pop into that bar in the center.
Yeah.
That's badass.
I served drinks all night. I'm like, no, we're going to stay, and it was a good time.
That's like the
I've
ultimate
watched-
Goodfellas entrance.
I watched both seasons of Rock of Love. I've heard you had interviewed extensively, and now just because we looked up that you're from Butler, PA,
Yes.
I now hear the Pennsylvania in your voice.
You're hearing the Yinzer
I'm from
in my-
Philly. I'm from Philly. Yeah, so
Who,
like,
by the way, looking great this year. Forget about
I
the
went
Philly
last
stick,
night.
but the Eagles last night, insane.
yeah, I went to that. Took my little mom, my little Jewish mom. She had a ball.
How was she with the rain? I saw the rain coming
It
down
stopped
hard
before the game started.
And then
we
the-
just lucked out.
because they were out there throwing. They were getting warmed up. It was pouring, and then like a light switch, it went off. It was great.
It was fun times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. I've never heard that in your voice before, and I've heard you.
The
It's
Yinzer.
so weird. Yeah.
Occasionally, I slip back into. I'll be like, "Oh, Yin's having a real good time. I'm going to go down and see the Pittsburgh Steelers play. They're real good."
You a Steelers fan?
I am.
You
I am.
excited
Penguins
about
and the whole
tonight?
thing?
Colts, Steelers.
Colts Steelers.
I
It's going
mean-
to be amazing.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin, you've had like that team keeps coaches in a way that is unheard of in the NFL. From Cowher to Tomlin, you don't get a new guy every year.
Chuck Noll. They had Chuck Noll from
Yeah.
that. He started building that team like in the late 60s, early 70s, and built. Luckily, I was 12, 13 years old when we started getting those first Super Bowl wins.
When you started getting famous, are you one of those people that's like, I can use this to get Steelers tickets? Were you like,
Damn straight.
Yeah,
I
I
went
like
straight.
that.
I went
hell yeah.
straight to it. I go.
I love that.
I listen,
I
Chuck.
love that.
I go. Listen, Cowher.
Yeah.
Bill. Babe.
That's got to be, that's the thing. The second you get any notoriety,
Crushes me.
you're like, I want free tickets.
Crushes me
I'm
so
always
much.
in like 00.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a game going on. It ended like 3 minutes ago, but where I'm at, it's like a concert at the very, very back.
Yeah.
The band, they left the stage, but I still hear half the songs still playing. But it was honest to God to be able to go down there and be on that field. I've gotten to go down, throw ball in that field. Went to go over and play baseball with the Pirates and stuff like that. It's just
It's so cool.
it's an awesome.
I said I still sit. I pay for my fifth row tickets, and I just stare at M. Night Shyamalan at the front of Sixers games, gleaming at him. Like, I'm gonna get there one day, you son of a bitch. I know you're not paying
You
for
are.
those.
Yeah.
I know you're not paying for those.
Yeah, I'm going to get those courtside Sixers tickets.
That's so fun. Man, a million years ago, it seems like now, the guys from Cinderella came out to see. You know who Craig Gass is by any chance?
I do.
He's a comedian, yeah.
Yeah.
So Craig's a friend of mine. And he used to, when we were younger, he used to take me to concerts all the time. And he got like Fred Corey and those guys to show up to a comedy club in Manhattan.
Right.
You guys were playing Jones Beach next night, and we went there the next night. And the backstage was it's 2 generations of rock slut. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, dude, you saw that.
It was pretty awesome to see. It was neat.
That's
almost
3
saw-
generations on the stadium tour this year of awesomeness, of rock awesomeness.
That's
How
pretty
about I say
crazy.
that?
That
Yeah, that too.
you get to see like a Pokemon evolution of like backstage sluttery.
It was
Just getting.
I'm gonna let
shoved
you
up.
set in here for
whoever. And by the way, the mom would have been proud
Can
if
I
the
say-
daughter got him. The daughter would have been happy for the mom.
That's a family activity.
I'm just saying, damn it. But that's what Party Growl is. It's not just that.
Sure.
It's got that.
It's got that.
If it's
All
a
of that.
car, if Party Gras is a car, that's a feature of it.
Yes, that is definitely a fee, but it is a 100%. I'm telling you, this year when we got to do that stadium tour, I said after waiting 2.5 years of all of us going through this crazy, pandemic and everything, and then you start and then you stop, and it was just so damn good to be out there and run out on that stage. And man, 3 generations of fans, but that's what the Party Growl, when we created it for this coming year, all the amphitheaters, is it's a celebration from the minute I take the sports look at it. The minute they come into the parking lot, the party starts.
Yeah.
And it doesn't end until they
I bet you
eventually leave.
You got some wild tailgating. I bet you have some absolutely wild tailgating.
I'm going to tell you, it's incredible.
We were supposed to go out to Hershey to do it, and we weren't able to broadcast from the parking lot.
So
I forgot they
now
shut us
you just
down.
for real, you will have my number, and Eric I'm going to write it down. Call me. We will make it happen.
Hell yeah!
And Hershey, by the way, was badass.
I know we were
That
mad. I know we were
stadium
supposed to.
show
We were going to record an episode on the way down there, getting excited for it. We were going to record in the parking lot, and then one on the way back. And Sirius was like, "No."
Oh man,
we got
They
Eric.
told us
Look
no.
at him over there. Don't duck down.
Yeah, Eric.
We're going to make. So we just made something happen today. So this is what I want to say. Let's do something awesome with you, your fans or friends. Let's do something incredible. When I say I come through with it, it will happen. Pick out the place. I know we're here at PNC. I know we're in Pittsburgh, Philly, Boston, Guilford.
PNC is probably the one. Yeah,
I got right.
I'd say PNC because it's, and you know what?
Eric.
Eric. Look at him, slowly looking away, like looking.
Well, you could sign up.
Did you see the slow turn?
it's officially happening, Eric. I don't know if you know this, but it's already in the books.
It happened.
It's on the airwaves. You can sign up for the artist presale code at BrettMichaels.com. Artist presale starts December 6th. Public on sale December 9th. So go sign up at BrettMichaels.com for that artist presale, and then you'll get
Did you get 3 generations of panty sizes thrown onto the stage?
Whoa, that happens.
Just 3 different major sizes. I got hit when I did comedy on Mayhem Fest tour one time, just like in between the acts. And I will say it was the first time I think I made a joke about getting bras thrown at you. Like I'm doing comedy, so it never happens. And then someone just did, and it was the most terrifying thing. When you get hit with something, you just don't know what it is. Like
That's the
everyone gets
problem.
to see you. Everyone gets to see you go like, I wish someone throw a bra at me. Like there was like, ah! Like have to see me panic.
Have you ever had that on stage where someone's thrown something at you and you've been like, oh, and then it ends up being like something cool, like panties or a bra?
I play it off like it's a move.
Okay.
I'm like, oh yeah, it's part of my move. Once I
Yeah,
realize,
oh, that's smart.
Because our
Yeah.
natural reaction is to, you know what I mean, duck
Yeah.
and,
From things coming at you, yeah.
You gotta get down and move.
But then you're like, oh, it's the best brawl ever. This is
Yeah.
the greatest brawl it's ever lived.
And then some guy's like, I bought you that for our anniversary. And you
Those
toss
are
it
the
at Brett
crusty
Michaels?
panties, like not even good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
She goes, these are corrections for my hips.
She goes, sorry, I'm only human.
I got a back. Yeah, you get a back brace thrown at you.
You get Spanx, you get underwear that are 3 feet long.
You ever get a prosthetic leg whipped up there? You're like,
Funny you'd mention that. No, I'm just kidding.
I would have to assume that would have happened.
I was like, that's
Always the crutch. You ever look
Yeah.
at any video of music, any genre, the crutch is in you. You can't miss the crutch in the air. It's good luck.
Oh,
you
yeah.
see the crutch. It's always up in the air. You know what I mean? It's
They're
it's
letting
good.
you know.
Christine went to, what was it, a Pennywise concert where they crowd surfed a guy in a wheelchair?
It was great. It was actually during Bad Religion, and the crowd surfed a wheelchair, and it was like I almost had tears in my eyes because I was like, "What a moment for this guy!"
And he's going like this. Guys, the break. Guys, the break.
They had him like a chariot. It
Right,
was
just
it was
carrying
awesome.
him. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's how I felt when they put me
You guys
up
are
for
lucky
the-
I got this core strength.
When they put me up for the Jewish dance at my wedding, that's how I felt when I was like, hey, guys, you're all going to drop me for sure.
Which is funny when you go to a Jewish wedding and the groom happens to be large. You immediately eye up everyone where you're like, all right,
We're doing this right.
You. I need you guys to swarm this guy.
Guys, I'm going to do some deadlifts, work up the hammies. It's
Dude,
good.
I just got a weight belt on in the corner, and I go, we're about to get this guy fucking in the sky.
Brett, the Party Girl Tour is an all-day event. Like, it's one of those, like...
It starts in the parking lot early whenever they get there, and then we start doing all kind of. It's basically a carnival of just awesomeness all day.
That's
it's
awesome.
going to be great, and I said it's all killer hits, no filler, just treating the fans. It's a celebration of the fans, the bands, the music, and I did it for that exact like what you were laughing about I think it was Jones Beach with Cinderella.
Yeah.
You were saying they, but that party. That's going to happen all day and just make it incredible.
That's awesome because, yeah, I really like that energy isn't there anymore with a lot of things. Like I said, like the party energy of a concert is like over. So
It almost feels like a
Rob Zombie sort of kind of gets that going a bit,
But,
like
he does.
the
He
girls
does.
on the shoulders showing boo, and just like the whole like throwback to like the vibe of just wild and fun.
A lot
That's
of
it.
concerts now almost feel like a play, or they feel almost like where they like it's like a business transaction where they like starts, they do the concert and leave, and you're like, all right, well, that was fun.
And it's an eclectic group of people coming on this too.
But that's I want to say this too real quickly. That's exactly why I did this. I didn't like the stadium tour was thank God, huge success.
Yeah.
I got to go out with a lot of great friends and bands. But you know what was great about it is there was people partying from the night before that day in the parking lots. It was like what I call the ultimate sports event. You know, people are barbecuing, grilling, hanging, singing, and I was taking mostly video of that. Like I'd go out and have everybody, and we take the golf carts around, and that's a lot of. I always host Mardi Gras down in New Orleans.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I went down there and I saw this is. Everybody's having a great time.
Yeah.
And it goes beyond the music. And I thank you for saying the bands and stuff like that, but it goes into like a lifestyle where it's just a good time.
Dude, upside down pineapple.
Are you
Get
still-
on the lifestyle?
Can you still
Get
rage
nuts.
till 4 a.m., 5
I can
a.m.?
rage.
Yeah,
Really?
Eric, look at him over there in the corner, ducking from what we're going to do together.
Yeah.
But we're just making it happen and push it through. This man's got a trophy from me, so we did a Fairway to Heaven. Am I correct on that, Eric? That is correct. Oh, we did Fairway to Heaven. I did 2.5 days awake of pure party, great time. Eric, I finally went unconscious, and he went on for a couple more hours professionally, getting everyone to get there on, do their thing to raise money for charity.
2.5 days?
2.5 days straight as a diabetic.
Jeez.
I mean, I went out there and we were down in Florida, and it was a good time.
I mean, I got a nap every 12. I was useless.
Day drink, I was out for the night. I could never
Wait,
rally.
no, this can't happen.
Right.
Don't say this on air. We're partying.
Oh,
I went to
my Lord.
brunch. I was like,
I'm
nap
44,
time.
and I really feel it. And everyone's like, it's 3 a.m. There's an after-hours place. I'm like, you're not supposed to go to that.
I want to eat, and I
Now?
know I can't.
yeah. I need some, I want
Is
to.
there a Waffle House somewhere here?
Well, we're on the road all the time doing stamps, so it's like, actually, I want to go lay on my tum-tum and eat Doritos and watch TV.
I hope they have snacks at the Courtyard Marriott lobby.
yeah.
BrettMichaels.com. Go sign up for the artist presale code. You're going to get the artist presale code, and then artist presale starts December 6th. Public on sale December 9th.
Jefferson Starship? Come on.
We're throwing
This
it
thing
back
rules.
60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and now.
Yeah.
And today.
Kicks off Thursday, July 13th at Detroit Pine Knob.
Go. Now on weekdays at noon.
My husband and I were discussing this, and he was like, no one won. It's going to be $1 billion. And I said, I don't want it. It would make me uncomfortable to have $1 billion.
Why?
Some million sounds pretty
You know
nice.
what you could do? Let your father manage it the way Brittany's
No.
father managed everything for
We'll
her.
not be in a conservatorship. No, here's the thing.
You
What
will
my-
be in a conservatorship.
The Bennington Show. Now on weekdays at noon East and available anytime on the SiriusXM app.
SiriusXM is the destination for the best in podcasts. Get started on your 2023 resolutions. From parenting to finances to good sleep. Put it all together with the Life Kit podcast. Kick the tires and hit the gas on Go Racing with Adam Carolla. And get cozy and creative on the Stitch Please podcast. Do something new in 2023 with SiriusXM podcasts. All are available now on the SXM app, included with all trials and popular plans.
Grab your cowboy hat and strap on those boots because Yellowstone is back. And good news, partner. Philo is the most affordable way to watch the new season. What's Philo, you ask? Well, I reckon it's the best darn way to watch 60-plus channels of live and on-demand TV. Get all your favorites like MTV, VH1, AMC, Discovery, Paramount Network, Nickelodeon, and more, all for just $25 a month. You can watch Philo with your laptop, tablet, phone, or TV and stream 3 devices at a time. It even lets you create multiple profiles. So, unlike those rowdy Duttons, you and your family can keep the peace and never have to fight over what to watch. And it has an unlimited DVR that lets you save all the best stuff, like Yellowstone, of course, for a whole year. With Philo, you get more of what you love for less money and way less hassle. Now's the perfect time to get back in the saddle and start watching Yellowstone. Visit philo.tv to get started. That's PHILO.TV.
I never write reviews, but Navage is so amazing, I had to leave one. Nothing's ever cleared out my sinuses as well. I'm blown away by how Navage works. That's a review from Carrie, and it's one of over 100,000 online testimonials praising Navage. I'm Martin Hoke, the inventor of Navage Nasal Care, and I've talked about flushing out allergens, viruses, mucus, and germs. How Navage's powered suction can help you breathe better, and how your nose is the body's air filter, and Navage will clean it out. But don't take my word for it. What do people like Chad say, who wrote, Navage has helped clear out my nasal passages every single night. My wife says my snoring has gone way down. Snorefest be gone, unquote. Navage is the all-natural solution trusted by over 3 million customers to help you breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier without drugs. Navage is available at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, Target, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
Listen, ladies, I know a lot of you are probably either going through a divorce or are divorced, and you're holding on to that ring. Why are you holding on to that ring? It's got bad energy attached to it. You have to head to Worthy.com. Worthy is a selling partner that you can trust to get you the most money possible for your jewelry, risk-free. 45,000 people have already sold their jewelry with Worthy, and now for a limited time, you'll get an extra $100 when your jewelry sells for over $1,500. All you have to do is register at Worthy.com/radio. That's Worthy.com/RADIO.
Freedom is vital to a business owner like you, and having the right capital from Capitus can give you that freedom. Freedom to take action when your business needs you to. Don't let a lack of financing prevent you from running your operations, purchasing new equipment, or expanding your business. Capitus financing could be the answer you're looking for. Head over to Capitus.com today and see what options we have for you. That's KAPITUS.com, Capitus.com.
And now, back to the bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Let me see, Lou.
Who do you think Lou?
Are you gonna take it serious?
I think Lou might have the worst
next level
drawing. But Jay, you were saying when you were younger, everything would go to sexual.
DC smudge the charcoal for the
You
bush.
can't show her that, Lou.
I'm practicing.
Can I see the?
You're just practicing drawing naked black people? That's weird. That's weirder
That
than
is
anything.
weird. That's almost like a sign that
Can I see it?
They're gonna find. Jay, you were saying when you were like, oh my God, come on, Lou. Come on.
Wait,
Lou,
hold it up. I can't see it.
How can I?
Lou, I don't think you've improved since second grade.
What is that on the right?
Lou, that's. I think you can't. I think those pictures are illegal now.
It's called doodling.
It's called a Sambo picture.
I think that's what it is.
You just do a Sambo
It's
picture.
illegal.
You were saying when you were younger, things would go sexual.
And when I did the 2, whatever, maybe not even 2, like a year and a half of comedy, and I was like, well, I found the ceiling of this thing, so guess I'm going to go back to school. And I was like, you know what, I was trying to get myself psyched to go back to school. I'm like, oh, you know what, I met Metzger. He was doing, like, Art Institute. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I was like, maybe I'll go to the Art Institute, because I always like to draw. Maybe I'll do something with drawing. And then I go, plus they have classes where you just draw naked chicks. And I was like, I'm going to go to the Art Institute.
Score.
And every other reason I gave about going to the Art Institute was paled in comparison to the main reason that I would never start with, which is probably going to draw a lot of naked people. It's probably a pretty hippy-dippy place where everyone's getting laid.
Yeah, this is probably just going to be like me kissing a girl, and then she kisses another girl, and then we all kiss.
Oh, we guess our hands have... I'm getting jacked off with fucking clay remnants.
And you go,
The drums are the last thing we're doing.
Jay just puts on his pants with no underwear, and there's like a paint smudge on his hip.
Yeah. Oh, hey guys, sorry. I was fat naked painting.
Sorry, everyone. I was creating.
If anybody needs me, I'll be fat naked painting. Please don't look.
You just come
Bring me grapes.
A smudge of blue on your little butt cheek.
Yeah, you just be slapping myself against gigantic canvases.
That's what that noise.
Paint me up, guys.
You're just living in a loft. You're living in a loft in downtown Philadelphia.
They're all just self-portraits of me.
Oh, my God.
Just fat silhouettes.
But it's also called Emotions. You're like, that one's Strife.
What kind of music you looking up, Lou? Painting music?
Yeah, artsy. Something violin.
Violinin.
Maybe.
Here,
Violin.
guys.
What?
Here.
Oh, no,
Okay. Well, go retrieve them.
To our art installation.
Bring them into our art palace.
Our studio.
Does she know what we're doing?
We're going to find out.
Think
And
so.
if no, then you just find out. You know, I still want you asking those questions about the cab.
I should say she's here for a bukkake and then dial it back. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. That's for tomorrow's
no,
guest.
we just want to know if
No,
you
that's for tomorrow's
Yeah,
guest.
you
This is actually...
That's for Steve Burns.
Steve Burns coming tomorrow. We're bukkakeing him. I'm so sorry. No, we're drawing you naked.
Yeah, we're dumping come on him. No,
It's Ian Lara. Sorry.
Yeah.
Lou. You're so stoked, dude. Do not draw that wide of a nose again.
Don't.
Never do that again.
Don't
ever do that again.
Don't ever do
You guys
that.
are talking technique. I don't
Much
even know
smaller
where to begin.
nose, Lou. Much smaller nose.
Actually, I'll just rip that up so she doesn't see it.
You know what? I'd actually just charcoal over it and make it a...
I'd just crumple that up.
How did you get the brown?
brown charcoal.
Christine, for some reason, chose brown.
Kobe.
For some reason.
See.
I think you know the reason, Dave.
I know the reason.
Looks fun.
I don't know. Maybe this charcoal's where I go.
We have an Asian porn star coming in next week. It's all yellow. It's all yellow charcoal.
She brings in highlighters.
Just highlighters.
Christine, you can't just draw somebody with highlighters.
Looking at the picture hurts. It's so bright.
Unless we're just doing a sun. What is this?
Yeah.
Christine, you can't do that.
She's like, what? I brought you little lines for eyes and yellow highlighters. Christine.
I think you're setting us up. She goes, yarn for the eyes.
Yarn.
You can't. Christine, you can't do that.
You can't do that.
You can't do that. It's 2022. What are you doing? This is not what art is.
I am nervous. I'm nervous to draw. I'll be honest.
Why?
Why?
I don't know. I don't even know where to begin.
Are you nervous to be around a lady?
No.
Is it you being around a grown lady?
Hey,
Hey, lady. Hey, how are you?
Our friend
How
Lainey
you doing?
joining
Hi,
us.
Hello. Good. How are you?
Hello, Lainey. How are you?
Yeah.
Down to one
Yeah,
crutch,
we're
Lainey.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Look at Lainey going.
Here for now before she
One crutch.
over here.
Yes. Ebony, how are you? It's very nice to meet you. How are you? Oh, hugging. Love it.
Yeah.
You're going to sit over there in that chair.
Love the leather jacket. It's like almost like reminds me of $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
Shut up with a road soda. I'm all about that.
Yeah. I love a road soda, dude. It's pretty awesome.
Ebony, thank you for joining us. You're in town from Los Angeles?
Hey. Actually, Las Vegas is where I came from this time. I live in both.
You live in both?
Yeah.
What do you like better, LA or Las Vegas?
Wow. I'm gonna have some trouble when I get back to both. If it's different in both to me.
Okay.
Like Las Vegas is all night, all day. It's just you spend a lot more money. I feel like being entertained. In Los Angeles, you can actually enjoy the natural habitats, the beach, Malibu. You know.
Yeah. Nature.
Yeah. So it's different, but the taxes.
okay.
Are very much better in Las Vegas. So, with that being said,
You own houses in both?
I don't own homes, but what I do is flip them. So, like, I get with really nice realtors who allow me to rent from them, and I Airbnb.
Nice. I think that's
smart. Is that like
Smart.
Or that's the porn videos with the? Isn't it always like real estate ones? Like the real
Yeah.
estate ones.
You
Like
know,
everyone
but
else's?
I ain't sucking and fucking on them. We very much giving business, and it's very classy. And
No, I didn't assume in the video it was real transactions.
Oh, you okay? And those scenes, oh yeah, we fucking. But yeah, and these transactions is just about trusting me, and I guess looking at my credit.
So they let you rent the place and then you rent it out to Airbnb.
Yeah.
Do they know you're renting it out to Airbnb?
That's part of it.
Oh, really?
Because if you look, even when you're renting things, and sometimes they will they'll actually tell you, if you want to rent from me and it's in your lease, you should read it, that you can't have certain things like that happen, especially nowadays. So it's something that you want to go ahead and disclose to your realtor or whatever, however you get your place, if that's what you're going to do.
I want to pitch to you a porn, right, where you play a real estate agent and then a guy comes up, and then you actually just know way too much about real estate, and you just fuck them up with real estate. There's no sex.
He keeps
You
pulling
stay
his dick
dressed-
out, and he's like, and you're like, at these rates, you're going to be underwater in about.
She goes, "Sir, I'm
you're going to be upside down this loan in about a year, and he's like just trying to keep his dick hard. He's like, what?
No,
I've had a few scenes like that. You know, I just got to recreate them so I don't have sex with them, I think. Because one of my first scenes in adult, before even my enhancements, was a realtor scene with Rico Strong.
Okay.
Yeah. She didn't care for your pitch.
Rico Strong.
Dude, this is what it's about. This is what the game's about. You got to come up with new
That's
ideas.
why we workshop.
But I like this. No
Yeah.
sex.
It's just you talking real estate with a
APRs.
guy for 8 minutes, and you see how long guys will watch.
You gonna sign that check?
Yeah,
You
where
gonna
he's
sign
like,
that check?
APR. No, it's a porn
The porn
scene.
just starts off when you drop down like a stack of paperwork
Yeah.
with
She
like
goes,
the
"Now let's go
the
through and
sticky
check your
notes
history."
everywhere. He goes, sign here. I
Sign
need
here.
your,
Sign
He's
here.
like, ma'am, this is
Initial here.
complicated. And I'm just like, all right, well, just cut the check.
Congratulations on your nomination.
Thank
Is this
you.
current?
Very much.
Okay,
very
well,
much.
congrats.
Wow. Yeah, the
AVN.
Outrageous sex scene.
Yeah, AVN
Yeah.
nomination for the most outrageous sex scene. What was the sex
Nice
scene?
picture too, by the way. Thanks.
That is a
You
beautiful
could just
picture.
like fuck me up right now. I'm like, why did you choose that one? That's a great picture of me. If I might say, yeah, that scene, that's a browser scene. No.
Yeah.
Wait, let me think. I'm trying to think. What scene is this?
It says it right here. It's
'Cause there's a few
browsers.
nominations.
Nasty old
Okay, how
bench
could it not be?
flasher.
Because I'm their girl, right? So yes, this scene
Thirsty jogging
was
nymph.
with this thing was with like an Asian guy.
His name is Chong Dong.
Like, stop
Chong-
playing with me. So like, you would think like Asian guys. I mean, y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Not the guys. Maybe the girl,
Christine?
the beautiful
And Lou.
Christine. Maybe Lou. Lou is
Probably
Asian. So the okay. So I don't know, but before I even had sex with an Asian guy, they're not really. I've heard that they're not well endowed, but see, they don't have to be because they compensate for being smart and patient and very much
On time.
on time. Hello.
Yep.
They would build some shit. They're loyal to the soil, so that's cool.
Some
It
Asian guys
compensates.
just punching the steering
But I
wheel
heard
right
they
now.
didn't
He's like,
have
well,
big
Think it still fix
wieners.
beepers.
But so how would Chong Dong sounds?
Chong Dong has a dong,
Yeah.
and as a matter of fact, it's dark skin. That's
Really?
the
He's
feeling.
half Asian.
No, he's Asian for sure, but it's
Bring up
black.
Chong Dong.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, and it's huge.
what a like
It's
a
so
Dirk
funny.
Diggler moment where they're like, "What's your name, Steven?" And he goes, "Call me Chong." Call me Chong Dong.
Exactly, because I'm like, oh my gosh, and he's much older. So not for nothing. Shout out to Chong Dong, we got this nomination. But when I had saw him, I was
Oh,
like,
wow, he is an older
yeah, look
man.
but look at the age. So nothing to ageism, but I was like, okay, that's you. So I'm about to like give you a heart attack, and we doing like a DP. I'm gonna F you to death. Like, are you sure? But no, he done tore me up. Look at that dick.
started.
You see that dick? Look at that dick. Ebony don't tell no lies. Like, stop playing with
Now, wait
him.
a second.
Now hold the phone.
Different thing.
Not hold the phone. Get the fuck out of here.
And this is nominated for an AVN. Is this your
Yes.
first AVN nomination?
Well, as a solo.
Okay.
Before we had one with Jules Jordan last year with Manuel Ferreira with that series. It
Jules
was
Jordan?
Yeah, shout out to Jules Jordan, Manuel Ferreira. Yeah.
He's got a weird thing happening on his ball bag, but far. Look at the penis on the
It's like,
front.
what?
He's got a penis on the front of his ball
But
bag.
the thing is, I had to take more breaks to him. Stop playing with Chong Dong.
Really? Chong Dong was just in it.
Chong Dong was not playing with nobody. He was like,
just-
all right, girl,
he
you got
was
me fucked up. I'm about to
focused.
tear your ass up, and he did.
He was
And it was
focused.
an anal scene.
He was
God
just
bless him.
centered.
God bless him.
It's very zen.
And it worked.
Do you
He's
know
very
the other?
zen.
Do you know the other nominees? Are you aware? Do you think you have a good chance?
I didn't really even. My fans told me that I was even nominated, and that's funny because this is an AVN nomination, and I had got the cover. So I was so kind of entrenched in the fact that I got on the cover this month. They had to tell me about the nominations and my PR and the press releases. I was like, oh wow. So I don't even know who I'm up against, but I don't even look
Good.
at it like that.
Blinders.
Lady,
Yeah.
you got any conflict of interest with some other nominees for outrageous sex scene?
Nope. Just
Only
her.
one outrageous girl.
Just her.
Deal. I like it.
I was acting
Take
up,
home the
I
hardware.
was definitely acting up in that scene. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that? Do you think that's your most?
Wait, Christine's saying you're nominated for 2.
Yes, that's X-Biz.
Yeah,
X-Biz,
I'm
Dan.
nominated in a couple of things this year.
Is that like the
Next
Golden
year.
Globes versus like the Oscars? Okay.
Okay.
I like that
Adele-
Lainey's
of
matter of
Adele,
factly
yes.
going.
AVN
Yes.
is.
Golden Globes.
Yeah.
AVN,
You won the award for best trans sex scene.
Well, I'm nominated, and I'm not trans. This me and my PRs was talking about that. Me and Lainey was just talking about this yesterday. So it's just. Okay, that's not her. There's a few of PRs I have. But the point about it is, Lenny had definitely said, let me do it right on my press releases. So I'm not a trans. What it is saying is, I had sex with a trans cis girl.
Sure.
Okay, I'm a female, born that way. But I had sex with a trans cis girl, Emma Rose, who is amazing.
Bring up
She's
Emma Rose.
killing
Is she
it.
in ER?
I'm talking about killing it. Now, when you look at her, stop playing with her.
Stop.
She's a female.
Better stop playing with her.
She is a female for sure. She's so beautiful and pretty and has the best personality. And she's another one who fucked me to death.
Big wiener?
No.
No, not big.
She don't want it. I don't think she cares to have it big because she wants to be a female. And with the hormones, you know, they stop growing. It depends. You see how small it is? But that wasn't the point in this scene, I guess.
Oh, no.
Yes.
This isn't the scene that
And that's
you're in.
hard, you know.
Yes, I was like, Ebony, that is a penis you have.
No, fuck, that's you, Ebony. No, I wouldn't even have all that.
I thought
bush.
you brought your scenes together, and I was like, I don't think this is the scene.
It's
That's
some
the
oily
most
shit.
realistic. That's the most realistic strap-on I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
So award.
And you're hairy.
Yeah. So award season, you're gonna be busy.
Yeah.
You're going to all these award shows.
Yeah.
When you go with the red carpet on like an AVN, do you wear? What do you wear? Like sexy? Do you want to go crazy, or do you want to go like cool?
Oh no, I'm goddess. So there's the scene right there. That's Emma Rose. And look at her. Look how pretty she is. Stop playing. She is giving
Stop playing,
everything. I did not have no problem getting into it with her.
She was like Ricky Rocket.
What are you talking about, Poison?
Beautiful. So yeah, this is the scene. The set was fire.
I don't know
was
why
like,
it makes
oh
me
my
laugh
gosh.
seeing the wiener all mushed up in the panties, but it really does.
It is.
It really makes me laugh for some reason.
Do you like all those oils?
No, not
I don't think I was
necessarily.
either.
Are you like the second it's over, you're like, wash this shit off?
But you know, black, especially for black skin, melanated skin, the
Yeah,
look just
pop.
looks better. Yeah, you know.
Pop on
so I
screen.
get it, but I'm like, enough is enough.
Then you pick up every
You gonna
piece of
give me
dirt
BB
on
in a
everything.
minute.
Every time you walk around, you just pick up every piece of
just
lint on you.
Her hair, slob, and it's just getting
You
nasty.
get in the showers and you see paper clips falling off your body and shit.
Bad.
I forgot this post-it that I put up.
Yeah, who brought a dreidel to my house?
And then to make it more slippery, like it's already wet enough. My goodness. But
Right.
that's the scene with me and Emma Rose.
When doing anal, Ebony, do you prefer a smaller dick over a larger, or do you prefer a larger one?
So when we're talking about preference in the rectum, it would
Yeah.
be smaller.
Right.
Like who wants that feeling? I mean, first of all, you know, the back door.
Yeah.
First of all, you was taught. Well, I was taught to go through the front door.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying because why would you go through
Lou
somebody
wasn't
like-
born so lucky.
You know, Lou. I know Lou. He probably like Chong Dong.
Straight back
Hey,
door.
Lou.
Kidding me?
Yeah, he's big. He's
We get
bigger than Chong
nominated.
Dong.
I like them Asians. So I'm just saying, like, it's just it takes that's an area, unless that's your preference for sex. Like, you know, for some people that's their preference for sex. You have that's a muscle. You can't just be sticking big things down up. You can, you know.
I've seen horrible things happen when you
gotta
put too big of
massage it
things
in
up
and
there.
stuff.
Ebony, can I ask you this? Lou is also a twin. You ever done twins?
Really?
Yeah.
Asian twins?
Identical twin.
What?
Yeah.
There's another.
Oh my God, this
The
is
year of the
getting
goat.
good.
Yeah.
I knew I had to come here because of all of you guys, but I'm sorry. I'm on Lou and his twin right now. Riding with my twin and him, and we all look good as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay? I'll see you tomorrow too then, Lou. Tomorrow too.
Japanese twins.
Shout
How do you
out
feel
to
about
Cardi
getting
and
twinned
girl.
right outside of Teaneck, New
I
Jersey?
love it. Twins? Oh my God, this is gonna go so
That sounds
viral.
like another nomination to me.
I'm telling
Sounds
you,
like
they ain't
you're-
seen nothing like this before.
I
Not
don't,
me
know
and
for,
Lou and his
I don't
twin.
know for sure, but I'm pretty sure also Lou has a very dark dick. I don't know why. I don't know why I
This is
think
what
that,
they
but I
all
do.
might.
Is this
I
the
was like,
feeling
what in
you
the
get?
hell?
Yeah.
It's
the
off
feeling you
color for
get.
some reason.
Are you okay down there? Do you need oxygen? Because
Yeah.
how?
How
But
does
it-
that happen, you think?
I don't know. I
On a
didn't
man
even
like
ask
Chong?
him. I was just like, well, I didn't want to make him uncomfortable. Fuck
Yeah.
up the scene.
I think he's
But I'm like,
comfortable.
Who's
That's
your
fine.
dad, OJ? Because that thing is black.
Yeah.
Chong Dong.
Good Chong Dong. You got a dark
Is
dong.
your daddy,
huh?
OJ? Are
First
you
successful surgery.
No, I ain't say that.
It was
Shout out to
mysticism.
Kardashian.
It was some sort of mysticism, I'm sure.
Something happened.
We were watching earlier a scene you did with a guy. It was the first one I watched at home of you. And it was the guy, I didn't realize till the end that the guy was older as well. He has long hair and he looks disturbingly like the guy from Armageddon, the Russian guy who was in the space station.
Oh,
The
you talking about
cosmonaut.
Steve Holmes?
Maybe.
Is that Steve Holmes?
But it was an anal scene for browsers.
I believe so.
Yeah, that's Steve Holmes. I was just talking about him the
Look
other
up
day.
Steve Holmes porn star.
Is he just like? Do you mean like these guys, these older dudes that are just cool, that have just been in the business
Skinny
forever?
with a beard.
Well, it's really, you do have preference. Everything is consensual, must I say. So there is nothing, there's this stuff on Twitter now about how people have to do stuff to be the A, B, and Z. You do not have to do anything. If you get your ass up in the morning, brush your teeth, clean your hose, get in your car or your Uber, get to the scene, that means you did it on your own. They asked you.
Yeah.
So I don't mind old, whatever, but yeah, they'll pair you. And
Oh,
when-
he doesn't look that old.
no, I don't want to call him old. He's older, But
mean,
it's just like,
he's got
dang,
a-
you in porn. But yes, it's these guys with this longevity. He's been in the industry for super long.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's super famous too.
Now, do you think a
That's
man
Steve
like
Holmes.
that is that all natural, or is he taking some sort of supplement, or is that just
Oh
Ebony?
no,
you got him excited?
watch him. No, no.
That is a
He's
that is a
born this way.
flagpole, Ebony.
I used to shoot. I'll tell you about this scene if you want me to.
Please.
All right. Well, the most outrageous
I mean,
thing.
your leg's kicking like a golden
You
retriever,
see
right?
that? I'm a bunny rabbit at this point. I can't help his nerves.
You found your spot.
Yeah, like, help.
You gotta watch this one.
Right. Like, oh shit. This is nice.
I'm sorry. Go
Wait,
ahead.
This is
Like,
nice.
Now, yeah, take us through
but,
it.
So anyway, the question was, what was your most kind of horrible scene? Okay, so this would be this. This is
Really?
it. This would be one.
Horrible one.
For me, because nobody want to be poopity scoopity.
Oh,
And
yeah.
first of all,
He's
this
got
is
a very long
But
dick.
see, this is why I'm poopity scoopity, because I done learned my body, and you must learn your body. That's very important. You must know you. So I've done anal scenes before him, so I wasn't worried about it. But the point of this scene was for me to squirt out my butt.
Ooh.
Yeah, but water. So it's not poop. We're squirting water. So a literal squirt out your ass. But for that to happen, and it doesn't happen naturally, clearly it's the rectum. Hello.
Yeah.
But for film, you have to do, they have these things that you have to do to put the water in your ass and then you put it out. So we're liquefying the rectum. I've already done that. And I wasn't eating lunch, none of that. So anyway, I was good to go with the anal scene. I think we're at anal now. I was good to go. But I squirt, and that's real.
Yeah.
So it's the sensation of the push.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I'm literally squirting, and I had squirted one time before, soaked them up. So I'm like, okay, I'm good.
Actual squirt.
Real.
Right.
This is real. I peed before. Of course I peed. I'm doing anal. I'm doing all kind of shit in the bathroom. I'm minding my business. Getting
Jot
ready
that
for
down,
the
Lou.
scene.
Always piss before anal.
Yeah, do what you got to do. So I did what I had to do, and so I'm squirting. So the first squirt came out, I'm like, okay, cool, no poopity scoopity in my head to me.
Sure.
So and then it came again. He hit that chord. I said, I'm about to squirt again. So he done decided to get down there. I don't know if he wanted to drink the squirt or whatever the case may be, but then now you know what happened. We had a cold brown.
Damn.
A little bit.
Nice.
Did he? How did he wear it?
It wasn't like horrible. We're not talking about diarrhea.
Yeah.
We're talking about a little bit of poopy.
How did he?
But even a little bit of
It's
poopy.
bad either way.
Yeah, thank you. This is what I'm trying to say, and I'm talking about hell to the no.
Yeah, it's a fingernail's
I
worth
am
of shit. It
embarrassed.
might as
Cut
well
the
be
scene,
soccer
cut
balls worth
porn,
of shit.
Throw the whole goddamn goal away.
How did he? What was his reaction? Did he?
He
just,
asked me to go bowling. He gave me his card. Honey, he wanted to do
Bowling.
content. So that's what I'm trying to say.
He goes, by the
that
way,
was
I
a long circle around. Steve Holmes is from wherever he's from.
He
and
was
it's
like,
not
that
US.
reminds me. I'm starting to get
He
into
loves
shit-face porn.
sex. Like, it's nothing. Like, he's the goat.
He's the guy?
He's the goat.
Now,
That didn't freak him out at all.
we have for a long time in comedy known Pete Davidson. Do you think he's fucking all these women because he's great at sex, or do you think it's because he's nice?
Well, it's the word spread on that 10-inch dick.
He's got a 10-inch dick. Yeah.
Well, he got money. Like, he's
Funny.
not nice. He just, like, funny. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
funny and, like, a spin. Like,
Lou's got money. He's got to share with his twins.
Lou got hoes.
Oh, totally.
Don't
Are you
think
kidding
Lou
me?
don't got
Look at
no
that
girl.
Asian.
I know he does.
Yeah, look at that.
That hotline
look at
be
those,
ringing. He just be at work, so it's on silent.
Look at those cherub Asian cheeks.
Yeah, come on, that's Lou.
No, well, he actually performs hip
My
hop on
little
the
cherub.
weekends.
Yeah, he got all the girls, and he got the hip hop, he got the tunes.
He's gonna be on the. He's gonna be on City Field.
You're my little cherry blossom.
Okay,
Lou,
don't play with Lou.
would you be willing to drop any of your rhymes for us?
No, I can't right now.
Fuck. He too famous for that. He ain't got time to drop
Sweet
rhymes
shit.
on the beat.
Yeah.
You don't want to give
You're
it
gonna
away
have to
for
book
free.
Lou.
Damn it, Lou.
Yeah, Lou. Weak shit, bro.
But yeah, Steve Holmes, he's
Like,
the
I'm
one. He
pretending-
didn't care.
Lou's pressing buttons like he's pretending to be busy. He's just not pressing
I
anything.
know. I was wondering, he doing hella shit up there.
He got real busy all of a sudden.
He's
Lou.
doing stage eating.
Yeah, stage.
I'm hollering.
We're trying to get SDR show nominated for AVN award.
Are they doing it right now?
If I go, I know if I go, it's going to be not what I think. Like I'm going to end up being in a bukkake scene. Like I'm getting bukkakeed.
Fuck.
I'm like, where did I wander into?
No.
Lady.
No, on the floor. Are you kidding? In Las Vegas, we all going down.
Have you been to the AVNs before?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it fun?
My first year in porn, I decided to go before the whole COVID thing. It was 2019, and then they had the COVID 2020, so there was no more AVN. I got my booth the first time I went. Yeah, it's very expensive, by the way. I'm talking about hell.
To set up a booth?
Hell yeah.
Really?
You want the bands? My shit was like, I left out of there paying like 10 to 11K.
That's why we need to get you a booth.
But you know, you got to pay for everything, electricity, and I wanted the shit. I wanted the TV playing, you know, I'm new. But my first experience wasn't the, for at least the fans or people that go all the time, for them the best. Because when I came in, you know, browsers didn't have their booth. It was like a lot less. But now, this year, they ready to come outside.
If you're a fan of porn, what are the odds something sexual happens for you when you go to this thing? How sexed up is this joint?
90%.
90%?
Why not? Everybody and their mama going to be there this year.
Sure, but there's a lot of people who watch porn who are also like,
Just don't be a creep.
Isn't getting laid.
Don't be a
It's gonna be
creep.
hard for a lot of them.
Yeah.
Don't be a creep, boy. They not getting nothing.
Jay, it sounds like this is the year you need to get nominated. Laney, how close to getting nominated is Jay?
A lot of nominations.
Yeah?
So I think we're good.
We got to get you there.
It's
dude.
going crazy. Why? Like, do it.
What category?
This is the first year they're open back up.
Adult podcast.
If you're not there, if you're not there 2023, first of all, let me tell you why you need to be there.
Will you walk me like my mom to an orgy?
You
And,
want
like,
to go to an orgy?
You keep taking me in and be like, go ahead,
You
go
ain't
play
saying
with
nothing but
everybody.
you want to go. I'm like, what?
And then I'm gonna walk in like,
That's
what do I
easy.
do? Who
That's
do I
easy?
talk to?
Yeah.
That's like day one stuff, right?
Like, you want to go to an orgy? That's all. Like,
Well, Jay has a fantasy of being walked to an orgy
that's the
with a
case.
lunch
You want to
pail.
when you
or
want
like
to
a
do it, you don't
lunchbox.
gotta wait for AVN.
But it's just
But
first
my
year.
character's
I
gonna
call
be
all my friends
my
out
character's
here.
gonna be that I'm like afraid of the first day of school. And you're
Yeah.
like, come
He's
over,
in
and you're
the-
I'm like, touch her titty, and I'll be like,
He's in a
Do
little
not be
sailor.
exy. That's creepy. They ain't gonna fuck with that, man.
That's
you gotta
kink
have confidence.
That's kink
bro.
shaming.
Yeah.
I guess I'm kink shamed
He
now.
gets nervous the first day of school.
They ain't gonna
kink.
like that. They're like, get him out of here.
Oh,
just wants to fly on
They're gonna feel like you being weird to them. Like,
so
why you
much
don't
for my
wanna touch
next
these
year's
titties? What's wrong with you?
most crazy scene. Schoolboy goes to AVN orgy.
No, that might go viral if you act kind of scared, but don't do it for too long.
No,
We can put you
it's
in an
eventually gets the confidence.
Yeah, because then
and
you got
Yeah,
the
then
girl's
you-
gonna be like, "What's wrong with him? Why don't you see these titties?"
I cry the
You're gonna get
entire time I
aggression.
have sex.
he just goes. He makes this noise. It's not a full cry.
Like
Also-
he came on himself already. Get him out of
Also,
here.
I cry the entire time I have sex. Is that weird?
No, but AVN is
And I
gonna
keep
be
trying to
very,
hug the other
very
guys
dope.
in the room while it's happening.
You okay?
And
Call
you're
your
gonna
dad?
win. You must nominate yourself. They're doing now. They have open nominations like right now for shows and influencers. So please have you do that. And I'll root for you. I'll vote for you. Like you're
We
gonna
need
win.
to-
Dan's up for best ASMR gay
Like-
bedtime stories.
I go. So then you just lay your.
It's the
You go.
for me.
You lay your
Here, Mr. Sister.
It's the S's for me.
You lay on your tum tum and then you just put your little butt,
Bitch.
little butt in your hair, and I just suck your ass.
Turn it up. Put those headphones on, Fiore. Fiore, put the headphones on and turn it up.
Dude, this is my side gig. You know this. And then I just
Put them on. Put them on.
I just suck your liver time. Everything's so big.
Do it, sister.
Yeah, dude.
Love it.
We're coming for gay ASMR. We're coming for gay ASMR nominations.
I'm. See, y'all want me to do some things. I don't got no panties on, and my jeans is wet. Don't be doing all that.
Well, especially.
Thank you.
Especially,
Ebony.
Thank
I mean,
you.
with Ham in the room. Look
Yeah, I'm
at
just
Yeah, look
it's
at
too
that.
hot in here for me.
Lou,
All these fine ass
ASMR.
people
ASMR
in
a
here.
little bit for us.
ASMR.
Too much.
Like
But
he
yeah,
gets
let me
busy
tell you
with the
where you should go. Look,
stage hands.
he wrote it in.
Lou
He
doing
did captions on the ASMR. You're not supposed to do that, Lou. If you
Lou,
ain't
you're not
hear it-
pressing any buttons, you fucking
Yeah.
liar.
ASMR is about you listening. You're
Without
not
a-
doing no captions, Lou.
Without a board, this is Lou.
He's doing like Steve Aoki in those. He's doing like fucking club DJs. He's doing nothing.
He's like, turn it up.
They really don't be doing nothing.
You know, they're not, he's doing
Especially
he's,
in Vegas.
He's like,
It's like-
Okay, I'm sorry, what? No, I got to take care of the show. Hey, I don't have time for your jokes.
They be drunk and everybody else in the room. Stop.
So if we get Jay nominated,
Yes.
right? We can use
Me and Ralph.
Bonfire
Me and Ralph, yeah.
to get SDR nominated. And then he gets to go. You will be Jay's like guardian angel for day one of
maybe chaperone.
Absolutely.
because he's gonna be out there. He's not gonna know anybody.
He's gonna know everybody.
But he
I'll
knows
wear a shirt
everybody.
that says my name.
Yeah, Jason. You will get him a first day of school fit.
Hi, everyone.
That's gonna be super cute.
Hey,
Yeah.
everyone. I'm Jason. It's my first time here.
And then you can.
Oh, they're gonna be like, oh my God, he's so cute.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I swear to God, you're gonna have titties everywhere.
And then Christine,
you
Jason's
gotta wear
gonna
some
want to.
glasses,
Yeah, you'll just.
like you said.
Sit down, Waldo.
That'll be great.
Hop a teacher.
That'll be great.
And just put some. If it ain't big, put a sock in your little print, and then you're gonna get with the girls.
Oh no, I'm not gonna have some big crazy bulge and they see what's going on for real. I'm not gonna be able to keep character through that level of disappointment.
But when you meet Chong Dong, you have to say hello from Lou.
For sure, Chong Dong. I go, dude. Can I tell you something? I think I met your twin brothers.
For real, he's nominated. That's great.
I think you're a triplet. If you win the award,
Agents
is
for the win.
that's like mantle, right? You're gonna put that right on your mantle.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, big old AVN award.
Yeah. Lou's poor name is Wrong Dong.
So let's talk about why you should go. Ebony got the cover. I'm not the first black girl solo, but Kira Nior is. But for some reason, they keep saying I am. Shout out to Kira Nior because historically she
Trailblazer.
is the first black woman solo on AVN cover. And then there's me.
When was that? When was the first time? That seems like
When
way.
did Kira get the cover? I don't remember. Yeah, like a couple of years ago. She a legend at this point. She been in the game a minute. But this November, which is my birthday month, and it just went full circle, got the cover of AVN, so now I guess I'm the second black
It's only the
person.
second time that's happened.
It's bittersweet, but it's more sweet than bitter.
Is that up? Do you lead with that now? Like going into more productions? Are you like, hey, by the way, I'm a cover of AVN?
No, I don't need to do that. They know what's up. They know.
Yeah,
it's
you come
Ebony.
sideways, she'll shit on your forehead.
Unfortunately, they know what's up so good that I had to get pulled off the market. And shout out to Browsers.
Yeah.
Exclusive contract.
I mean, Brazzers is they're like they're the biggest. That's the biggest in the game.
That's it. I mean, that's not it, but
They're the
that's
Yankees.
The mommy
They're the
and
Yankees
poppy.
of.
Through the whole DVD transition to online
they're nailing it
and
pretty
tube
good.
sites. If you do know what Browsers is, that's MindGeek. MindGeek is Pornhub.
Yeah.
They had
So,
those. Brazzers
that's
had
the
that
fan.
Brazzers house thing, which was pretty great.
Yeah, I want them to bring that back. We've been talking about that shit before too. That shit was lit.
Well, that's the one that was the contest. Like who's gonna be
Contest
the
is
next
more like
porn
real
star?
world. It look real. It's it's
Well, there was one where they would be
not
judged. There was one where they would be judged,
too.
but like
They
for
did a
their
lot of
sex
shit with
scenes.
the Browsers house.
So there's a
But there
lot.
was the one I told you. There was the one where the girl, like did I tell you this? She like sabotaged a guy. Like
shit.
he was like fucking her in a scene, and she was like giving nothing, and he's like, they have like the the subtitles of what he's saying there, and he's like, what are you doing? And she was like, you told so and so that I sucked terrible dick, and that
Right.
and then I'm
It's
never gonna
real-
win
it's
this
not
thing.
as
So
scripted
she like
real
she
shit.
like tanks
It's
the
like
scene
real
so he
world,
gets
but like
fucked
some
over.
of it's scripted like reality TV.
Yeah.
But they get it like.
But a real
that.
fight while his dick's inside of her, she's going like, "Fuck you, like you
They don't. I
fuck
don't
me,
know.
so
They
I'm gonna
don't do
give
it.
you a
Like
best."
it gotta like how it got real big. I don't know why they don't do
See,
it.
but here's my thing. So we've been Jay, world class talent. You know the show Cheaters?
Yes.
Yeah. So Jay, we always think Jay should have hosted Cheaters, but I think you get this AVN nomination. I think you host Brazzers House when it comes back.
No, David Tell told me the problem. I've put my name in the hat to host, or I've asked about hosting AVN Awards too, and they said my type of humor with the business will not work.
Laney just said yep before you even finished
Yeah,
your
she's right.
sentence.
David Tell comes in and like he like kisses the ring, which I get too. I'm not something even that I'm against that, but comedy wise,
sure,
I would go in there and like take the piss out of all of it, and like they said, like there's just too many people in the audience will be like, this is kind of what we do for a living.
But you don't
And
even.
you're
But
making
what you
fun.
can do? Let me tell you how you get around all that. All you got to do is get a media package. I'll give you the connection when we're done.
No,
Get a media package, and then you're on the AV on your own. All you need is a
doing
media
like your
badge,
own
and you
stuff.
Can, now you're on the red carpet, but you need the media
I'm
badge.
not good at that either, though.
Yeah, I mean,
You got your own audience.
We just got to get you a full booth with electricity. I'm gonna get you a booth.
Me and Ralph will get a booth. Can me and Ralph get a booth if we win?
If you get a booth.
If you get a booth, is that the way to go?
Yeah, I mean, but like I just said, is the way to go too, where you don't need a booth. Like I told you, the amount that it costs. Like for what? Then you got to go to Resort World. Then you got to book the hotel.
Now,
then
my
you gotta
partner's
get
an
the flight.
old Jew.
Then you got to get the like.
He'll be just fine getting that cash.
Oh yeah, I like the Jews. Shout out to Laney. The Jews get it done. I don't care what nobody say. I love the Jews.
Laney's actually also PRing Kanye right now.
That one's a bumpier
Laney
ride.
PR Kanye probably.
Weird.
He
That's
probably
Kanye, Kyrie.
Now he has a spreadsheet showing how many executives are Jewish.
That's
Who
pretty
did,
great.
Kanye?
Yeah.
Showing up.
He fucked with those.
He's starting
like,
to swing. He's starting to swing Christina over to the other side.
She goes, "Can I see some of the
He
paperwork?"
just probably seen a lot. It's too much. He been around a lot of rich people, and
He
shit
also-
should be happening, but his shit cook.
I
right
should
now.
also take his medication more regularly.
This.
That's the biggest thing.
Or whatever.
It's probably
Poor
the biggest thing.
lithium.
So
or
Al-
something. Calm him down. Good.
Should we take a break, come back, and then begin our drawing?
Yes.
Sure.
Is that how we should do it?
Yeah,
And then
absolutely.
we can ride it out?
Sure.
Very cool. We're going to be right back. We're hanging out with Ebony Mystique. Of course, Merkface. Andy Fiore hanging out with us. His new special Check Right. Available now. Make sure you check that out. And we'll be right back. It's The Bonfire.
Team Coco Radio legend Conan O'Brien here. I've often been told that I have a face for radio. Well, guess what? SiriusXM thought so too. Tune in to Team Coco Radio, Channel 106. Everything that you kind of liked about what I did on television, on radio. Conan O'Brien on Channel 106. Check it out. Team Coco Radio 106.
Hi there, I'm Andrew McCollum, the CEO of Philo, the best way to watch your favorite live and on-demand TV for just $25 a month. We created Philo because we saw a chance to make TV better. We got rid of everything you hate about cable. Contracts, hidden fees, pricing that changes without notice, and terrible customer service. We replaced it with an unlimited DVR that lets you save as much as you want for a whole year, an easy-to-use app on all of your devices wherever you are, and 24/7 customer service that connects you right away with a real person. Did you know that in the 4 years we've been around, we've never once raised the bill on any of our subscribers? That's how we do things at Philo, because we really care about our community and are always trying to figure out how to deliver more for them. Signing up takes seconds, and once you do, hopefully you'll see what I mean. Get a 7-day free trial at philo.com/Andrew. That's philo.com/Andrew. Let me know what you think.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 40-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $100 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-200-1390. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-200-1390. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-200-1390. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-200-1390. 800-200-1390.
Individual rates, coverage offerings, and savings may vary. Subject to terms and conditions. Not available in all areas. Actual Pi customer.
The other workers' comp insurance company, they were going to reclassify our business, and then they were going to charge me $50,000.
Meet Natalie, owner of the carpentry shop. Shocked by an unexpected bill, she knew it was time to switch her workers' comp provider. That's when she found Pi Insurance.
When we got the quote back from Pi, it was a sigh of relief. They put us in a policy where we fit.
Is your small business overpaying for workers' comp insurance? See how much you could save at saveonpi.com. Plus, when you sign up for pay-as-you-go billing, your premium is based on your actual payroll, not an estimate. So your workers' comp audit experience is simplified.
I'm grateful that there's a company out there that's willing to insure us little guys, because every dollar counts.
With Pi Insurance, you get pricing and coverage made for small businesses. What are you waiting for? Ask your agent for Pi or get a quote in 3 minutes at saveonpi.com. That's saveonpie.com.
And now, back to the bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Dan, I just draw what I see.
I was complimenting Jay's sketch from yesterday when we had
I had a lovely
adult
muse.
entertainment star come in and pose nude, and we sketched her.
By the way, the song I just played, that sounds like a song I would have written in 8th grade.
Yeah. That's when it hit when I was in 8th
That's
grade.
the idea.
And guess
Who
who
was
loved
loving it when it came out? Yeah.
Your boy right here was loving it. I go, Damn, you even licked my balls? Well, I'm going to buy this tape. Welcome back to the
Although
bar.
I still see, not on this song, but with Two Live Crew, I still see the genius in I know he'll be disgusted when he sees your pussy busted.
Yeah. Genius.
That makes me so happy when he says that.
It's like Machiavellian.
Yeah.
it's a true mind bend. He's going to be disgusted after I fucked
I
your
know
pussy.
he'll be disgusted when he sees your pussy busted. Won't your mama be so mad?
Welcome back to the Bonfire, Sirius XM Faction Talk 103. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Okerson, and our buddies joining us. Steve Byrne on tour with dates coming up: Pittsburgh, Chicago, Brea, and Houston. SteveByrneLive.com. But most importantly, the last late night.
Yes. Hi. How are you?
How you doing, dude?
Good.
Specials out?
Good. No, it comes out Friday.
Oh yeah,
last late night. Yeah,
December 2nd.
December 2nd.
Fucking
Pretty
A.
excited about this one.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is the one, guys.
This is it.
This is it, man.
I do this. It's all solved.
I'm all in.
You know what we are? We're really are shitty bank robbers. Every special, you're like, this is it, dude. Last job. Sets everything else up.
Yeah.
I can go away to that ranch.
No,
I
not
was
me.
going
I
to.
feel like I wasted a lot of money on mine.
No way, dude. No way.
No, we never love it. That's the whole point.
I know. That's why, because it's always a heist that goes wrong.
Yeah.
It's fucking shot in the neck. You're like,
Steve, we were talking before you got here about, I said I had swingers in my audience this weekend, like a couple.
A lot of pineapples.
But they weren't a couple.
Yeah, upside down pineapples.
Upside down pineapples. They weren't a couple. They were fucking that night, but their significant others were off doing their own things. So they were like a swinger, and they said they were going to a sex club afterwards.
Yeah.
Have you ever been invited to a place or gone to a place
Yes.
like that, like a swingers club?
I've been invited, and I went.
Yeah.
You went, where was it? Was it in Los Angeles?
It was here in New York City.
Okay, because I was going to say, big city, probably pretty cool.
I've went to two with my ex-wife, pure spectating purposes,
right?
With no other intention, but also like, and I found them both times to be like relatively humorous more than anything else.
Oh, 100%. It's like you read the detail of the episode of Real Sex, HBO Real Sex, and then you see the people like, fuck, I'm not watching this.
You know what's so funny is that just struck a chord with me because I was right at jerk-off age when Real Sex was coming out, and I was like, I'm ready for some hot tits. What are these old people doing at this colony, this nudist colony? We're going to look at old balls, flashes of old balls for 5 minutes?
Oh, for sure. It's a lot of looking at old
But
balls.
was that what it was like? You went.
So I'm. You guys might appreciate this because I'm with a bunch of people we know. I'm with my girlfriend at the time, who's now my wife. We just started dating. It's like a first time in New York City. We finished a set at the Cellar. Marina Franklin and Dove Davidoff were all together, and Dove's like, "Why don't y'all come with me? I know a special little place we can go to." And we get in the cab, and he's telling us it's a sex club. And now I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be fucking hilarious. And my wife's super nervous. She's from Minnesota. She's like, is this what you and your friends do? I'm like, no, it's what Dove does. It's what Dove does.
Is this every New Yorker? Is this what they eat pizza and they watch each other fuck? This place is lawless.
Get a dirty water dog. Watch a couple have a
that's what it is.
threesome.
It's like you go to the Statue of Liberty, you go to a Rangers game, and then you watch your chick get banged out by a guy from the Bronx.
Vinny, Frankie, Enzo.
I take the D train over to Saints and Sinners.
To the D train.
Give it a sauce. Sorry. Gravy.
And look at that. You look at that fajoule. Look at that. That cum came right on her back. Yeah. So you guys.
Was it Manhattan?
Manhattan. It was like in the 20s. And we walk in. And we hear people banging.
Really?
Like, oh, wow. Okay. This is like really a sex club.
Did you think the banging was real, or did you think it was like ambiance?
No, it was real. It was real because you could hear
like crowd noise in Seattle. You didn't know if it was pumped in or not. No, make it believe it's happening everywhere. They go, hey, Debbie, I'm not hearing the ambiance music. it so I can sign you up for the exclusive.
It's like a haunted house. There's like flickering lights. They're trying to confuse you and keep you off balance.
Is this the guy on the other side of the room?
It's like, why are these lights all flickering? Is that a guy wearing a Jack Nicholson mask?
Spray the pheromones. Spray the pheromones under the door.
Something's going. I can't see.
Oh, dude, it's like comedy shows where they keep cold so you laugh better.
There's like mist come.
Yeah.
Like one of those 4D movie theaters.
The fucking floor moves like a fun house. Stop! Stop! I went out.
Guys, I'll meet you at Gangbang Cove.
It's through that house of mirrors.
Yeah. Oh no, not the tunnel of cum.
You walk in the house of mirrors, it's just 8 dudes all jerking off. You're like, wait, where? Get me out of here!
You keep hitting them and their mirrors breaking.
It's like Enter the Dragon.
And then there's double dragons, double mirrors behind it. You're like, God, they're multiplying. What the fuck?
Is this what it is? So you go in, it's in the 20s, and you immediately hear people banging.
Hear people banging, and there's like a bar. So Dove's like, cocktail? I'm like, dude, where the fuck are we? So I'm getting a drink, and we get a drink, and we walk into this room, and there's a dude banging a girl. On a bed. He's standing up. She's on the bed. Okay. And he's drilling her, and her glasses fell off. She was wearing glasses, and her glasses fell off. Marina Franklin went over and picked them up and went over and put them back on her head.
That's so funny because someone moving while you're trying to put glasses on, and she's like goes like this. She goes, "Thanks."
What if she was racist?
She goes, "Oh,
you black bitch! Don't touch my glasses." Like, whoa! Did not see that coming.
She's getting fucked being racist. She goes, "That woman tried to steal my glasses."
Get a police officer. Hang on, let me face forward. This guy can't hear me unless he's facing forward. That woman accosted me, and she came in, and he came in. Hold my waist. Hold my fucking waist.
Oh, that fucking black bitch tried to steal my glasses.
Who does she know? How does she know to get in here?
It's like Nina Hartley.
I thought this place is membership.
It's like Nina Hartley and Boogie Nights, where she goes, "Don't stop, stud." Yeah, dude, that's by the way, that is so who Marina Franklin is. She's so sweet. That she's
So
like,
nice.
"Here's your glasses."
Yeah.
She goes,
"Here, honey.
Thanks."
You're gonna need these. You're gonna need these when the cum shot happens.
My wife had the same face watching that all go down as she did when we went to the 9/11 memorial.
Oh man,
she's like, "What?
This is in person. This is something."
I think the first time I ever watched other people fuck outright was that sex show they did in Amsterdam, and I went there, and as soon as it started, it was all fun and giggles and laughs. With all DeRosa was with me. I think Marina was with me also.
Yeah,
it was all giggles.
It's not sexy.
And then when a guy just puts his dick into her and starts like everyone's just kind of like,
I'm telling you,
whatever, man. I don't know.
It's the same.
Like, how long they do this for? You start asking questions quietly because you don't want to look at the thing directly. You're like, this is like a 45-minute thing. Like, did it go fast? Or does other people come out?
Is there an act break, or you guys want some popcorn?
It's the same feeling as watching.
Some merch.
You guys, I'm gonna go make concessions run. Anybody want it?
It's the same feeling as watching violence in person for the first time.
Yes.
An actual fight where you go, oh my God. Hey. It's the sounds.
Dude, hearing this, my buddy was dating this girl recently, and he just broke up with her. They're like 2 weeks into dating, and she goes, I got a hard rule, no porn. If you're dating me, no porn. You can't watch porn. I don't care. I won't tolerate it. My last relationship was ruined because of it, and I'm just setting the precedent. I'm being honest. I don't want any porn. He's like, okay, yeah, no porn. Yeah, it's cool. No problem. Like a week later, they're in the car together.
Porn.
And they're going somewhere. And she goes, can I borrow your phone to put in where we're going, the address? And he's like, yeah, of course. Zoop, all of a sudden, and there's just like a girl with 2 dongs and just the noise, So now, anytime I see him, that's all I just, and then today he sent me the thing of like the Miami Dolphins coach last week.
That's my
clock.
Yeah, and he goes, got it.
Yeah. Same thing. It was
That's
just
so funny. Clock. I saw that clip. I grew up with Mike McDaniel. It's one of my
really?
childhood best friends.
The 8th grader who's coaching a football team?
Yeah, I mean, we were best friends in 8th grade, and he looked exactly the same.
My God, it's unbelievable that when you
Dan
see
also
those
looked like
videos
this in
of,
8th
like-
grade.
I
so.
did. I had a tough childhood. It was fucking hard.
Dan grew up. Dan was a logger when he was 3 years old.
I was found in a basket wrapped in
wrapped in flannel.
wrapped in flannel, smelling like
Scars.
maple syrup.
Emotional scars.
Yeah, but he, like throughout this show, we've watched him go from being wide receiver coach in Atlanta to
Right.
San Francisco to now head coach of the Dolphins.
Well, did that girl break up with him after she saw the porn immediately?
No, she gave him another
Oh, grace period.
Another
that's fine.
chance to lie?
another chance to lie. That's right.
She
Yeah.
goes, strike. You know what?
She goes, I'm going to give you one chance to put your fucking, put a code on your phone.
Honestly, the more penises, the less in trouble you are. And there was 3 of them. So you're okay.
You're fine.
I saw 3 penises, 1 girl. So technically,
That's hilarious. To
didn't
be
happen.
like,
Well,
for
it's not
to
right.
be on, he just goes,
sitcom shrug. Oh, you got
he
me
goes,
again.
oh, babe, is that what you mean by porn? Oh. I thought you meant making porn with other people because I haven't done that
Yeah.
since I've been with you.
I've been a good boy.
How long were they together? It was new, pretty new relationship?
Yeah.
And she caught it right
pretty
away.
quickly,
Damn, it's so
yeah.
funny.
It's hilarious. Dan, didn't you just get caught with a Bluetooth connection on
Yeah,
porn?
I have a bit about it.
Yeah.
During the pandemic, watched porn on my phone. I bought my girlfriend a waterproof Bluetooth speaker for Christmas before the pandemic. And then during the pandemic, like 6 weeks in, she was taking a shower and I watched porn. And I was like,
no.
Yeah, dude. Big trouble. But shout out to Katie. It happened and it was awkward.
My
and
dad's
then,
in the hospital. Excuse me. I'm going to go in the other room and
No,
just catch
it
up.
was- no. She was taking and then I just remember walking into the walking into the living room. She's like drying her hair like this, the way women do.
God.
You know, the towel. And she goes, don't. And I went, you know, actually what happened was. And she was like, don't. I don't even want to fucking hear it. And then like 4 weeks later, she just walked out the living room. She was like, yeah, you got to do that as a bit.
Oh, wow.
Like
really?
4 weeks later, she's like, that story's so. She's like, I'm far away from it now that it's
Yeah.
funny.
Wait, she was actually upset for a while?
Well, she was like, come on, dude. It was fresh. Our relationship wasn't even a year old. She's like, just come in the shower and bang me. She's like, you watching porn? We're locked together. This is fun.
He goes to take a shower. You just immediately go to jerk off.
It was actually.
Like, oh, I got free time.
It doesn't strike me as nuts.
It's not. It wasn't.
I've
nuts.
done it.
Yeah, it wasn't nuts. It was just like the relationship's still so new that I think it was like.
Does your wife give a shit if you watch porn?
She doesn't. By the way, I don't think she cares to watch porn, but I just
In general, but I'm saying you're like right there at that moment. No, I get it. I'm saying I don't think she like comes down on you for watching porn.
No.
I remember it was hilarious that the girl I've known in my life who maybe was the biggest like fuck everybody person I know was also like the most like religious you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like like that
Yeah,
kind
you
of
suppress that shit.
and like also
Wait.
was like didn't want anybody watching, but she
Oh,
dated a
really?
couple people I know and was like no watching porn.
She's religious.
No, I don't think. I think it was just like she's always trying to find herself in some way.
Damn.
And one of them was religious and not into porn at all.
Well, they just did that.
But literally fucked everybody.
That Hulu documentary about the Falwells. You know, they're like,
Oh, yeah.
where they're like,
the pool boy?
Yeah, and then he's just got the pool boy fucking his wife, and then like in a relationship with her.
When she's crying about the whole thing, when he's saying that stuff, and she's like, "Why won't you answer my calls?" And he's just like, "I'm in college class.
Lady.
You're an old lady."
Hey, lady.
She's like, "Remember?" He's telling the story. He's like, when she was like, "Remember when we made love here?" And she's like, going to her kid's room, like, "Remember when we made love on this race car bed? And now we never will again." Remember you came all inside my daughter's jewelry boxes? Like,
and we told
she
her
doesn't say that, but
we
it's just
told
like,
her it
she's
was-
like she's taking him on a tour of where they fucked in her house, like crying, like, "Why won't you come back to me?" It's
And
gotta
then we
be
lied and told him it was Nickelodeon's gack, but really it was your cum. It was your
But
cum.
they
in her
knew.
little-
They knew.
It smelled like salt. Yeah, if you're watching that documentary, if your parents break up because of a thing like that, and you get old enough and you watch a documentary, and there's that scene where your mom's like, "Do you remember when we fucked and it's your room?" You're like, I'm swinging. I'm swinging at Christmas. I'm walking in the door swinging.
Oh, the Falwell kids might have a complaint. Yeah.
Falwell kids are gonna have
Hey,
big
Mom.
beef.
What?
You fucked in our rooms, and she's like, "Tee."
That's not very cool.
I'm a naughty little minx. Well, you know what's crazy is
Well, yeah, 'cause they also because you're right, because in person. Well, did you watch that at all? The documentary?
I did. I saw the trailer, but I'm like.
But that's the thing. Yeah, it's like she's such like a proper like wife of. But then what's funny is it's always when you know, you'll see that in that Casey Anthony documentary too. Like when you hear like an accusation of something, it kind of like flushes out a little bit differently when you hear it. And we're just talking about
Falwell's.
Yeah, the Falwell's thing. When he has her on stage a lot, the wife, he does a whole lot of like, he goes, and maybe the sexiest damn wife any man's ever seen in this part of the Bible Belt or something like that.
God gave me my own Eve, and Eve is good to
he really
please.
goes, and she's looking just fine and nice. She not, fellas? Like all that kind of shit.
Any gentlemen that love the Lord want to take a shot at my bride?
Are they still together?
No.
Are they not?
Did they break up? Christine, can you check the marital status of Jerry Falwell Jr.? Thank you.
Funny.
Yeah, dude. It's
Dude,
always
all the
those people.
videos
all the
of
people
him,
that are like
he
super
is-
religious and shit, and they're like, my favorite one's always the preachers that are like, homosexuality is the devil.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
what, and then they're just
Well, he
caught
explained all of his.
circus ceiling four
Why do you
dudes
wear
at a
tattoos?
motel.
But that's what they do. Everything he got called on, he just tries to explain it. He goes, "Oh, we were laughing, and I was taking a picture with that 18-year-old girl with both. It was funny. Like, both of our pants are unbuttoned. Like that's funny." Like he just like left it on that. He goes, "Come on, you guys don't get humor.
You guys want me canceled? You're one of those.
Yeah.
He's one of
Oh,
those
you're
guys.
being those people because you see me pantsless with an 18-year-old. Enough of that."
No, it doesn't say, huh?
No, it doesn't say if they're married or not. Still,
It says when you look up their marriage, it
says
says
in
that they
wife.
married in '87, and it doesn't say anything about divorce. They just put out. This came out, I guess, earlier this year, January 25th, 2022. and
I'm
he's
partly
saying
to
I'm
blame.
partly to
That's
blame.
great. Okay, this may have been a little me
you know what? I can't feel
employing
like
a man to fuck my wife.
I can't feel like
I
I'm
should
not
have hired a hot dude to
Yeah.
clean our pool. It's such a rich stereotype, you know?
Yeah. It's,
Yeah,
it's kind of
actually a
hack.
pool boy.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, is it?
Well, it was-
is dating hard?
It's not a pool boy.
Fuck the corporate comedian that
Yeah.
came and entertained everybody.
Dan
on
Nain.
Christmas.
Fuck Dan Nain. See how that goes.
But it's not. He's not.
Steven Hofstetter destroys man's wife.
Stephen Hofstetter obliterates man's wife.
Hey, is this your wife? Huh? Was she's talking?
He wasn't a pool boy in the sense you're thinking like cleaning their household pool and she fucked him. He was like one of the waiters at like the country club.
He was a former Miami pool attendant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But
It was
it's
just like a thing. Yeah, he just like
It wasn't their pool boy. He was just a
pool boy.
He was a pool boy.
And then they
Got
one
it.
time did like the, hey, can you help us get something to our room? And then he fucked her, and then she started having to come over and stuff. But it wasn't like their in-house like pool boy.
Right.
That
He-
first
he-
fucking.
at one point he came, he was like, hey, I have a girlfriend now, so I really can't come over for these weird your husband watches me pound you sessions. And
Is that what was happening? Like they weren't doing it covertly, like he
No,
was
no, he
watching?
he'd watch, or he would watch later.
It's so gross.
And again, I don't give a shit about that, except for the fact that he's like preaching. You know, he's like mad at all. He has like conversion camps and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
I thought he's in this article. It says that he was put under pressure to become somebody he wasn't to
Well,
like,
his
follow in
dad-
his father's footsteps.
Yeah, his dad was that guy
but
for
he's
sure.
still a
I don't know if
conversion
he's-
camp type dude. Like he does.
Oh
all
no!
that.
I don't know if he does. I'm saying he just fought exactly. He
They
said he had
fuck
to
with
be
those
something he
people.
wasn't to be like his dad. Yeah, the guy seems like a party dude.
Yeah, Liberty University is like a religious university.
But be a party dude. And his father was like.
Well, he's just
his
a
father
rich
was the one
kid.
that
His
like
father's
his
the
father's the one that
religious
like
guy.
fought.
He's like
No,
President Bush.
Yes, but he's supposed to. But
he's W.
He's W.
Exactly,
He
but
parties.
he agreed to do it. You know what I mean?
I like
He agreed to do it. It's
W
kinda
rules, dude. W really does. I know.
I
we're-
love W.
I know we're like now that we've gone through Trump and we're like, dude, W is just a former drunk who's like, man, Dick Cheney's a fucking piece of shit. Huh? I just love that he's like, damn, I watched that movie. It was fucking great. Christian Bale sounded just like him. Just like to get W's review of fucking Cheney.
But did you see W, that movie that Oliver Stone did?
Yeah, with Josh Brolin.
I was like, I want to party with this guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
He likes baseball. He can throw a heater.
Dude, he owned the Rangers and tanked them.
Do a case.
Yeah,
I feel like warm and fuzzy when I see W. Bush now in a way where I'm like,
You're a
oh, that
Republican.
was like a better time.
Yeah.
You're a Republican. Him or fucking zombie John Kerry. John Kerry reporting for duty. And W's like, we're stuck. We're kind of fucked in the Middle East. I loved it, dude. I remember 2004. I was such a dumb young kid. I was like, Bush is a war criminal. And then you just realize they all are.
But do you remember
anyways.
Army Hammer?
Oh,
that
yeah,
guy-
the Army Hammer
Did you
doc.
see
you
that
gotta-
one?
Yeah.
I didn't see-
But
how was
that
that?
guy, it's great.
Incredible.
But that
Yeah?
guy's father has like the same thing where it's like you
This-
don't. The
Didn't his dad
grandfather
just die?
No, but do you remember Army Hammer's dad was like a hippy dippy.
Yeah.
Like free, and then when the dad
became
was
the
like,
head
I'm,
of the
was like, I'm
corporation.
gonna die. No, he was like, yeah, he's like, I'm gonna die, or he was dying. He was like, cut off your hippie hair, and now you're like a weird, sex deviant, rich person. He just went right into it.
This guy, Army Hammer's dad, one of the people investigating their house found a schematics or a blueprint for a sex chair that he has, which is a throne with multiple devices on it. But the main part is there's a cage under the seat, and then where the seat is a hole. So someone can put their
It's
head.
a simple
blowjob cage.
It's a simple hobo human toilet situation. It's not.
If you ride the rails, you know this is a South Carolina John.
It's a basic, this is a basic San Francisco outhouse.
Wow.
We call this thing a Charleston choo-choo.
Oh, the naughty chair.
Yeah, the naughty.
Just a basic run-of-the-mill naughty chair.
Can you imagine, like, if you're? It's one thing to have your Bluetooth right, but if your girl walked in
on your
and
sex
you're at an
chair?
architect's drafting table, she goes, "What are you doing?" Well, I want my asshole licked, and I also want my knob
She
turned.
comes in.
I want my nipples tweaked.
I'm in bed with my books. I'm reading in bed, and she comes in with blueprints. I go, "What are those?" She goes, "You tell me." I go, "I was gonna surprise you."
But all these families have somebody who
I
like
got a sex throne made.
all the families have somebody in them who's like not gonna follow the trend and then like jumps back into
Yes,
it. Do you know what I mean?
100%. Yeah.
So Army Hammer's dad, the Michael guy, is the one who was like, you're not. And same with Jerry Falwell Jr. It's like he's like, I wasn't that guy at all. It's like good. And so be a guy who like goes the other way and you watch dudes fuck your wife and live your life and do your thing. You can't then go like agreeingly go be like speaking at all the events at this religious university, being like. He's telling those people like withhold from sex and then inviting them to his cabin and like he's fucking the girls from the university
because he knows they're all horned up.
Yeah,
he goes, "No fucking, you want to fucking?"
But his instinct wasn't to just say, "I'm gonna not be that guy." He goes, "Oh, I can do that," and sort of abuse that power. And fuck these religious girls now too. Fuck
Yeah. Have their cake and eat it too, as the saying goes.
But I love how like Sex Island, the naughty chair, these are like rich people things. There's a lot of production into it. There's all this money that's poured in, and it's just like everything but the name.
We tried to send DJ Lou to Sex Island. Yeah, we wanted to, but
oh really?
Yeah. Isn't it like for a single dude like $50,000 or something? It's like something crazy.
It's crazy, and it's all Dominican hookers.
It's back again, right?
Sex Island?
Yeah, I think Sex Island's back.
Oh, it's real?
Well, there's 3 events going on.
All right, well, let's pull up some videos for Steve to watch. Go to the middle one.
You can go to there. You can go to Al Watan.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna start going to these like weird oil kingdoms.
Cartagena. That sounds terrifying. And Dubai. Yeah, I'm all right. But Lou, you're going.
I can't have a girlfriend now.
Oh, we'll send her too. It's probably cheaper if you go with a girl.
Lou, it's this week. It's December 2nd through the 5th.
Perfect.
That's like,
yo, she does want to go to an island.
All right, guys, I'm signing up.
Little does she know you're going to Sex Island.
Wait, do you get to watch the trailer? Let's just watch the trailer.
Let's just tell her it's
Is there a trailer?
Good girls.
Of course, there's a trailer. How do they entice you to go? With just the name Sex Island, Cartagena.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
That sounds terrifying.
Cartagena is where Joan Wilder has to go in Romancing the Stone.
Oh, that's fun. That's a fun. Piece of knowledge.
Colombia.
So you're saying we should get some
Colombia.
relics while we're there?
Full video. Go up to full video.
Where do you see? Oh, there it is.
Is this the one? The El Hawa?
All right, dude. Here we go.
Good girls.
Oh, these are very good girls. They've in no way been trafficked.
For this to be legal, you have to walk with a camel through a desert for days.
This is range. This is free range women, not caged.
That guy's from Oneonta, New York. He's just going to Sex Island.
Dude, this is definitely a trap.
Oh,
You're going to end up with a bag over your head in a cave.
Yeah, dude, your dad's
collecting ransom for
your dad's gonna have to sell all the gold he bought on TV. Get you back.
Okay, but all that considered, are you going to have sex?
Yeah,
that's the only thing Sex Island promises.
Probably
you
with a sickly Asian lady who was, brought over in a crate.
I guess got a face piercing, which is what I was expecting.
Sex Island. Hello. That's not that sexy.
I don't want this Sex Island. I don't want this kind. This is scary.
Yeah.
This seems like a fat guy's going to come out wearing like a toga and cut my head off. No, I don't want this. Get this one off. Go to the other one.
Yeah, the Beatles are going to come in and...
Yeah.
Sitar. Can you go to the one in Las Vegas, please? Thank you.
Now we're talking.
Oh, American action.
Yeah.
Hot American hookers.
If we, they won't even give you the full video of that one.
They will. We can find it. We will find it.
They won't do it.
I will find you.
See, there's no trailer for Vegas. They can't.
Oh, there it is. Deep in the island. Sex Island, Las Vegas. Las Vegas is landlocked. How is this Sex Island? It's already flawed. You can't have Sex Island in Las Vegas. It's in the desert.
Why is there always somebody who's just going through a real trouble to get there?
Yeah. Oh, cool.
It's a mirage?
Something I wouldn't want to walk up to. A pool full of aggressively slutty women.
I'm lost in the desert. You bitches offer no help.
Yeah. You guys are hot tubbing out here? This guy's a dork.
But we brought you a Sex Island tank top.
The video would be cooler if it wasn't skipping.
I know. He'd be like, girls, this would be great, but can I just have some water?
Do you guys ever play, like, PlayStation or anything?
I need electrolytes.
Yeah.
Please.
It's got to be fun to be a whore. Like, to be one of the girls on the island.
No.
It's probably, like, a fun time.
You're probably treated like
life.
a dog.
These are all like
Nice
Vietnamese sixes.
partying, dude.
Yeah, for real. You guys, I got a place in Thailand.
It looks like
these girls look like.
it looks like the spillover after party from a Joe Coy show.
Yeah. They go, you know, he really loves his mom. And he's going like, yeah? And you're trying to kiss him? Oh, yeah? Do you want to kiss me? Yeah? Oh, God, it's crazy he's doing arenas now. Him and Chelsea had a real thing.
Lou, you want to go to secret location for Sex Island Vegas?
Dude, I'll tell you, it's in Henderson. There's a secret location. It's in St. George, It's in St. George, Utah. Boom.
It looks like it's in Reno.
Yeah.
What about now? Let's just say your balls have been drained. Let's call it 15 times.
That was what happened.
Then what? Let's say you fuck 15 times in like the first day or so, or you're just going nuts, just playing around with all these girls. Like at some point, you're going to be like, you mean there's no cable at any place in this at all to watch anything?
Drug friendly.
I don't think. I think you're going to pass out, and the next day you're just going to get right back to it.
You're having something stolen. You're going to lose a Bluetooth speaker. You're going to lose a fucking laptop.
The novelty of this, I feel like, with all of them floating around is going to wear off quick. You don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
I think that wears off second nut for me.
No way.
I've said this. Second nut, I go like,
do you feel like
I got to go home?
No, there's a hypothetical world. You're not married. We're saying, do you want those girls to sleep in the bed afterwards and stuff? Yeah, me either.
That's like that old Charlie Sheen line, right? I don't pay to have sex with them. I pay
for them to leave.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what this is.
Coke
but when they leave, then what?
Dude, go horseback riding after your wiener's all sore from banging all day?
It's a 2-to-1 ratio, though. They keep it at 50 tickets.
Yo, it was a holograph concert. You see that?
That's pretty awesome. Was there, and
Tupac and Michael Jackson.
Right.
That's hilarious.
I mean, we should just
Fuck
go.
Island has that? Huh?
We should just go, like, before it's too late.
I'm already booked New Year's Eve. You have to go. Let me know how
Don't wait until you're dead to visit heaven. Visit heaven on earth.
Yeah. Christine, we'll get lost in the desert of Vegas at a fuck island that doesn't exist.
I could maybe expense it.
Instead of diamond mines in Africa, if I got that email, I'll send you money.
I'll send you, yeah. I am a prince. Send me money. there's a sex island. I'll go. And then you just show up and they're like, you don't know who we are and you don't know what we're capable of.
By the way, that was in 2019.
You can't believe that you're this fucking stupid. Just a fucking gun to your head. I should have seen that coming.
Sex Island? I mean, are you for real?
For real, that fucking commercial got you?
I can't believe that was our first attempt.
Honestly, that
was our first pass, Sex
I honestly
Island.
kind of want to let you go because I feel bad for how dumb you are.
I wish there was a Sex Island I could send you to for half this money.
Damn, dude, you really thought that was going to happen.
By the way, that was 2019 in Vegas, so...
And then a little thing called COVID.
This is Colombia.
Colombia. This would be the
This
thing
is the dangerous one.
You think worse than the Middle East?
No, I think the Middle East.
I don't know if you've been watching the World Cup, but it seems like the Middle East is getting their act together. The guy who only watches stuff through heavily filtered things, they look like they're doing pretty good.
Oh, buddy, when
I
I
watched
was
the WWE in Saudi Arabia and the World Cup in Qatar.
When I went to South Africa in Cape Town, they were doing the World Cup was coming there next.
Yeah.
Or within a couple years, and they were like saying that
2010.
They were like the areas anywhere near the airport at all were like was the poorest areas. They were just building them like in a rush to build them like tinfoil houses or anything they could throw up, these like structures just to make it look like not like people just living in kind of squalor and
I
trash.
mean, you know how many people died making the stadiums in
It was like
Qatar?
6,000, I think.
Yeah, like Qatar, they're like the stadiums are built on the bones of people died that like tried making it. They're all haunted stadiums.
Really?
That's what I'm saying.
That's why there's no Native American teams. They would bring those spirits to life.
Oh, that'd be crazy. They go, we're deep in 35th minute, and another Native American ghost is on the field.
There you go. Yeah, where they go, or a skeleton
suddenly raining.
Yeah, a skeleton pops up. He goes, "Oh, it looks like they moved the headstones, but they never moved the bodies.
They didn't move the bodies. I repeat,
They never moved the bodies. Why? Why?
So what is this? Is it another one? How many islands are there?
Here's the thing.
This is
Never an
Qatar.
island.
Is that fucking
It's never
island?
an
That
island.
place is beautiful.
This is the Qatar stadiums.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause they're gonna make them look good in the commercial.
Oh, they made several stadiums.
I didn't know they did 8 stadiums.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Can you imagine building hotels in Mecca? The kind of fucking business that you have to do.
Did you see?
Can I tell you something? For people dying, you think with 6,000 people dying, you're like, they must not be very good at this kind of work. But when you see the finished product, you're like, that's as space age and new looking as humanly possible.
Oh, also they built it in 117 degree heat in the summer.
Oh, is that how they died? Well, move somewhere else, you dummy.
Get in the
What are you in a
shade.
society where you can't just move? Just come to America. Our borders are open.
My favorite thing ever is people like rich with oil money finally hiring PR people to make like trailers where they're like, everything is all right. And the Sultan is a cool dude. And then when you get there, they're like, hey, if you make eye contact with him, they cut off one of your nipples. And you're like, oh, fuck.
The Sultan doesn't want to come to the game today. He's pretty sad about murdering his sister this morning.
He's actually got a burned feet hang where he's just going to burn the feet of people that were caught stealing. Yeah.
A retractable thing.
What's crazy is, let's take a quick break so we can come back for a little bit with Steve. Look up Olympic stadiums after the Olympics, because this is what's going to happen with the World Cup. And it's just
They're
like,
all trash.
it looks like I Am Legend. All of them are
Yeah,
like,
nothing
it's
happens. It's just
abandoned.
dead space.
Yeah.
That's it.
like China and
We'll look
Sochi
when we come
and,
back.
and Russia. It's crazy. Yeah, we're going to take a quick break. Steve Byrne hanging out. SteveByrneLive.com. Also, go check out The Last Late Night. New special coming out Friday.
Coming to Pittsburgh. Coming home.
Well, I was in Pittsburgh, but
He was in Pittsburgh.
He was in
home.
Pittsburgh.
home. Milwaukee, New Year's, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, everybody. We'll be right back. It's the bonfire.
The Bennington Show, now on weekdays at noon.
This is supposed to be a father-daughter radio show, and yet the father-child relationship is clearly you and Chris.
Guess what, though? You had a wonderful dad. He did not, okay? But we share with our adopted.
Yeah, Gail, don't be so greedy with Dad.
Can I tell you something, Gail?
Please don't call him Dad. I don't even do that on this show.
The Bennington Show, now on weekdays at noon East and available anytime on the SiriusXM app.
Get the VIP treatment. With the SiriusXM Platinum VIP plan, you get everything you love about SiriusXM on up to 2 radios and 2 SXM app logins for one great price. Enjoy opportunities for exclusive experiences, dedicated customer care, and access to Stitcher Premium podcasts. It's all included with your Platinum VIP subscription. Call 855-268-1820 and become a VIP. Offer details apply. Not available in Canada.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-200-1390. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-200-1390. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-200-1390. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds, too. Call 800-200-1390. 800-200-1390.
I never write reviews, but Navage is so amazing, I had to leave one. Nothing's ever cleared out my sinuses as well. I'm blown away by how Navage works. That's a review from Carrie, and it's one of over 100,000 online testimonials praising Navage. I'm Martin Hoke, the inventor of Navage Nasal Care, and I've talked about flushing out allergens, viruses, mucus, and germs. How Navage's powered suction can help you breathe better, and how your nose is the body's air filter, and Navage will clean it out. But don't take my word for it. What do people like Chad say, who wrote, Navage has helped clear out my nasal passages every single night. My wife says my snoring has gone way down. Snorefest be gone, unquote. Navage is the all-natural solution trusted by over 3 million customers to help you breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier without drugs. Navage is available at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, Target, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
At Peter Millar, elevating your everyday apparel is our passion. With each season, we aim for new heights to create signature pieces ready for life on the move. Our latest lineup captures a casual sophistication with a focus on versatility and fine craftsmanship you've come to know from Peter Millar. Step into the season in style with Peter Millar. From easygoing hoodies to luxurious cashmere sweaters to iconic outerwear, Peter Millar's winter apparel takes a wide-ranging approach to cool weather style. With a comfortable feel, a lived-in look, and ideal warmth, you'll be ready to handle everything this season brings. For weekends off the beaten path and days spent in the city, discover apparel that delivers incredible softness, rich colors, and ultimate versatility for all your winter adventures, wherever they take you. Browse the entire collection today at petermillar.com/faction. Get free shipping, effortless returns, and receive a complimentary gift with your purchase at petermillar.com/faction. petermillar.com/faction.
SiriusXM is the destination for the best in podcasts. Get started on your 2023 resolutions. Learn about all kinds of relationships on This Is Love with Phoebe Judge. Get intimate with open conversation on the Good Sex Podcast. Hear Dan Savage's brutal but useful advice on Savage Love. And solve the mystery of your singledom on Why Won't You Date Me with Nicole Byer. Improve your relationships in 2023 with SiriusXM podcasts. All are available now on the SXM app, included with all trials and popular plans.
Individual rates, coverage offerings, and savings may vary, subject to terms and conditions, not available in all areas. Hey, small business owner, when's the last time you checked your workers' comp rate? For many small businesses, workers' comp insurance is one of their biggest costs. But some don't check their rate often. Did you know rates can vary? In fact, taking 3 minutes to check your rate with Pi Insurance could save you up to 30%. Just go to saveonpi.com, share a few details about your business, and get a quote that's customized for you with no hassle or hidden fees. We know you're busy, but spending just a few minutes to check your rate could save you money. Plus, when you sign up for pay-as-you-go billing, your premium is based on your actual payroll, not an estimate. So your workers' comp audit experience is simplified. See how much you could save with Pi Insurance. Ask your agent for Pi or get a quote at saveonpi.com. That's saveonpie.com.